Yeah, welcome to the Black Club and Birds View collaboration. I'm your host, B Note, he of the Black Club. He's your host of the Birds View podcast. That's my boy Jay.
What's
What's up
going
with it?
on with you, my guy?
Man, what you been up to?
Oh, you froze on me.
I'm froze.
Come back alive. Come back alive.
I'm on here. I'm good on mine. Yours froze?
Yeah, we back open. What you got? What you got?
Is it back going now?
Yeah, we back going, man. We had a little small gadget, you know what I'm saying? Gadget, glitch.
I
But
don't
we
know
back
what that
alive.
was. Oh, okay.
Just,
We
just a
good to
little
go.
intro glitch, you know what I'm saying? Trying to test and see if people really watching. Nothing too
That's
major.
probably what it was. What you got going?
Oh man, nothing, man. Enjoying this beautiful Wednesday, man. Good weather outside. They say it's supposed to rain this week though.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, is what I was told.
What Eddie Murphy said about that rain?
My granny called me from Arkansas. Y'all getting that rain down there yet?
Yeah. Hey,
She be watching the news. She be on it.
let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, so hold on, let me see. Okay, so we went live. So we went
We
double
good.
that.
We good to go.
We good to go.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go on and start it off with some news you can use. We got visuals this time, so let me go and throw them in there. Let me
What we got?
hit that news you can use. Let's see if it works.
Okay.
No, not
Man,
that one.
oh,
That
I
ain't
was
it. I
gonna
gotta
say
take
that.
that out. Hold on.
I
Hey,
mean,
we that's gonna be the first one. That's why I was on there. Let me take that out and now add this one. Here we go. That's the first segment. So, can you hear me?
yes, sir.
Man named Richard Jones received a $1.1 million settlement from Kansas after being wrongfully convicted of a robbery, serving 17 years in prison. His conviction was overturned, and his lawyers found a doppelganger, and witnesses could not identify Jones from a photo lineup with the other man. The settlement was granted under a new state law for mistakenly convicted. Let's see. The case background. He was convicted in 99 for aggravated robbery in Kansas, with the conviction based solely on eyewitness testimony. He was sentenced to 17 years in prison despite having an alibi. So he had an alibi and they still sent him to prison. Uh,
So
he was freed after attorneys with the Project for Innocence discovered another man named Ricky Amos who looked so similar that eyewitnesses could not tell the two men apart in a photo lineup. The $1.1 million settlement was reached and was the first case resolved under Kansas's mistaken conviction statute. The settlement also included a certificate of innocence, a cleared criminal record, and 2 years of state-provided health care and counseling services. That's what they gave me.
so let me ask you this though. Do you feel like that 1.7 was worth it?
1.1.
Oh, 1.1, my bad. My fault. My fault.
Hell no, that shit wasn't worth it. Not for 17 years. They should have gave him that for each year.
I'm saying though, like what do you think they got that number from? 1.1. Where do you get that from?
Just something that they felt like he'd be happy with, in my opinion.
After lawyers hit that, lawyers probably got a nice little percentage. You know what I'm saying? He probably walked away with probably about 250,000.
Yeah, maybe three after taxes and the lawyers.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we could not know what we talking about, and he walked away with the whole thing. But again, it's 1.1 million, and we didn't see what people do with 1.1 million.
1.1 million. And then look, that's what his doppelganger is what they call him. That's what he looked like. I mean, he looks similar, but then he don't look similar.
But see, my thing is 17 years though.
That's a long time. That's a
There's no
long
there,
time.
and for you to give me that I feel like that's what you feel like I'm valued at. 1.1 million.
Yeah,
That's what I'm worth for 17 years.
that's crazy. That's all they
I can't even do the math right now on what that is for 1.1 million for what. So what did he get every year, each year?
two. What
You know what I'm saying?
that ain't even 100,000 a year.
No, it's not.
That's
But
maybe one
for
point
17,
see,
for
divided by
17 years,
17. I ain't gonna.
but I'm just saying though, for 17 years, I might not got no kids. I ain't been married. I ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? I have to go through all these things in life
What
to
up, Dwayne?
rehabilitate. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I might have got touched in there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I'm
that's
gonna tell you,
60. That's like $64,705 a year.
a
60,
year.
might as well say 65,000 a year.
They
That's
gave
it.
that man a job.
That was it.
They gave him a good paying truck job.
Yep.
Nah,
Shit, that ain't
man.
even a truck driver job. Yeah,
Nah, it's not.
that's about what, $20 an hour?
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
22, 23.
Taco Bell.
That's crazy. And to think that that's gonna be enough.
'Cause think
Nah,
about it, man. I got 1.1 mil. I gotta get out. I don't know anything about. I've been gone 17 years, so that means he been gone since flat screen. I mean, since big screen was outside.
since 99, man, he been gone since we hadn't even got the iPhone yet.
We haven't even got off. Boy, we wasn't even playing with no kids yet.
We wasn't even having cell phones yet, really. I mean, they
No.
had them big ones, the ones that had the big
Yes.
long antenna.
Yes. Bro,
Man, that's
he don't
crazy.
even know he didn't even know what a flat screen was till they brought him to the penitentiary
Yeah,
and hung it
that's
on the wall. You know what I'm saying? So nah, man. I mean, when he come outside, he gonna be institutionalized. He gonna be, you know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna say he was a criminal or anything in that nature, but I mean, what do he come outside and he don't? It's not familiar to him outside for one. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Because he gonna be missing that '90s play. So he
Noodle
don't got
Chan,
that.
what's up with it? Yeah, man, that's he's still on. Who was jumping back then? I mean, he ain't even get. He got 50 Cent in there. He ain't even get like, cause 50 didn't come out to 2003. He was still on
He
Pac and
got
No
man. He
Limit.
was on no limit.
God, that's crazy.
But I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, he got a little hip in the penitentiary, but that's still institutionalized though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go out there in 17 years, he might have been a great man when he went in, you know what I'm saying, coming out, he gonna have his guard up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna trust too many because shit, he didn't lost 17 years. Who am I gonna sit next to and trust that you're gonna treat me right?
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything has changed since he went in and came out.
Everything,
Everything.
man. The way of how females act, that's completely different. The way he would normally get a female, that shit is not gonna work.
Yeah, you can't do that no more.
You know what I'm saying? Then, like I say, 17 years. What if he win that land and played that position, man? I mean,
Totu risk. I can't say that. Appreciate you joining from Russia.
Russia?
Yeah, say
Hey,
from Russia.
that's what's up, man. What part of
Totus
Russia?
realist.
What
Totus
part of
realist.
what part of Russia we in? And mainly, let me ask this question. So, how is Russia different from America? You could just drop that in the comments. But I
Yeah,
always want to know that.
I'm a female. Oh, okay. Thanks for joining the show. Hit that subscribe button then if you ain't subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to the Birds View podcast. Also, this is a collaboration of both channels.
Most definitely. And let us get into some of these topics for you so you can stick around and see what we about.
Man, because yeah, I don't even know how I don't know how I would act. You know what I'm saying? 17 years wrongly convicted.
Wrongly.
Yeah,
And you
that's
only gave me a million. I'm gonna blow it. I gotta find a house. I gotta find a job. If I don't have none of these things, I'm not gonna keep that money.
no, that's
It's so
gone already.
it's so
That
much
money already
it's so
gone.
much I missed out on. There's so much I want to happen for myself when I get out. That money is gonna go turn into a 250,000 quick.
Yeah.
My family gonna want some. I'm gonna
Yep.
feel like I'm obligated to take care of my family. I don't
Yep.
know no better. In my mind, I think all the people love me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out the pen, all the people in my face. That's
It's
not love, man.
it's totally different now from what it was used to.
Yeah,
That's messed up. But that's the government for you. That's how they do you.
most definitely. I mean, I wish him the best though, man. I hate that happened to him. 17 years, should nobody feel that torture. Imagine
Yeah.
how long he been screaming that he innocent.
And
That's
that's the
tough.
crazy part. If it wasn't for that group, they wouldn't have never even found that part out.
Man, it's crazy. Buddy got locked up.
She say it's different, but I think we're quite the same in some ways.
I felt that too. I just want to know how, like, what was y'all battles on y'all? I ain't gonna say government, but like y'all way of living. Like, you know what I'm saying? We known for being free and having, you know what I'm saying, doing having our way down here. I want to know if it's kind of like the same way that way. Because the way America paint the picture for Russia and other foreign countries is that we the greatest and that we do X, Y, Z and have all this stuff going on. But in reality, man, some other countries live way better than we do.
True.
That's why I asked that.
In the camera. Yeah. I know you heard about this one. A young mother said her and her 9-year-old son were beaten by a group of children and teens while walking Monday on Chicago's far south side, just blocks away from a Chicago public school. According to police, this is on the NBC5 website. According to police, the 33-year-old woman and her 9-year-old son were walking just after 3 p.m. in the 10600 block of South Bensley Avenue when a group of offenders, they call them offenders, approached and struck the victim multiple times. Both the mom and son were taken to an area hospital where they initially listed in serious condition. Korshonda Hatter said the situation stemmed from bullying at Chicago's Orville Bright Elementary School in South Deering neighborhood. You saw that video?
So I saw the video. So let me can I tap at this first? Then we can go straight into it, I promise you. But let me say this real quick. So they said that the little boy had been getting bullied, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does the parent say, or what does the parent do when they find out their child getting bullied? Don't they say, "Well, I'm gonna come down there the next morning. We're gonna see about it."
Yeah.
So my question is, and I'm not going against the grain, but I just think outside the box. What was the parent doing down there? What did she say before the video? What did she say to rile all them kids up?
Well, see, they was from what I saw, they were
Mm-hmm.
walking behind her and they were like high siding on her. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about her ankles ashy and this and that. From what I saw, the video that where it started at, she just walked down there to walk with her kids back home. And
But
she
that's what
wasn't
I'm
even saying nothing to them. They started talking to her. And
so
you know how kids be high side. And they probably thought she wasn't a grown woman because she looked young and
yeah.
she real small.
So in that sense, I'm gonna ride with the team and say, yeah, they you know what I'm saying, that was wrong. But I just know how black people are, and they'll
Yeah.
get their attitude to where like I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna shut it down there, and you see 17 kids, you kind of backpedal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you walking away because I mean, I kind of understand that kids are brats and assholes, but at the same time, most kids gotta be provoked to act out. You know what I'm saying? So if you throw a stone or something, they're gonna pick that motherfucker back up and try to throw 1,000 back at you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she got on there and was like, "Well, you ain't gonna jump my baby, and I will buy y'all such," and that what started them the trailing and the following and the picking. But just them just drop picking, that's kind of hard for me to see. But I mean, we in 2025, so I mean, it do happen.
Yeah,
But
it do.
I will say that I don't like how people carrying on about it and they shocked talking about these kids are bad, these kids are XYZ. No, this is the new era. It's been going on. This just so happened that they jumped the old lady. I mean not the old lady, but they jumped the mama. But they've been shooting up houses. They've been breaking in stores, breaking in cars, breaking in houses. They've been doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's people, kids out here that kill other kids.
Yeah.
They don't care about the mama then or what the child is doing. They're not causing an uproar. They in Chicago where they kill regularly. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make a fuss because they didn't jump on somebody's mama. We
I
should have
think
been fuss,
it was
huh?
more because of the video that made it so, you know what I'm saying? It made it more than what it was. She said, I was born in Russia, and when I was 4, we moved to Finland. That's how I know about all this Western country. But when I
Okay.
grew up, I made a decision. I went back to Russia, so I moved back. Oh, okay. Cool.
Well,
Yeah, I think nah, man, I think these kids just bad as hell
I
because
think they I
I
think they
saw
were
the
bad too.
video. Check this out. I see the video of the first little girl that started swinging. The whole time she doing like this apology video, but she smirking and she trying her best to hold her laugh back.
But in that sense, right there, what you talking about, man? Think about the mama.
That's what I'm saying. It all boils back down to the parents too, because I bet you a lot of those kids don't
I
got
can't even say the parents, bro. So the video you talking about, right, is her and the mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I was the daddy, I would have been chastised all of it.
But where he at? That's what I was just finna get to.
So he's not in the picture, right?
That's
So
what I'm
you get the mom over here that's kind of smiling and smirking in the video too. She's saying what she got to say, but in reality, she just clearing her, you know what I'm saying, trying to clear the smoke to get the heat off of them.
That's all
But
it is.
let's just
He,
be real, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't genuine, man. That's because we got caught. Because they got another video out. I don't know if you saw this or not, but they jumped somebody so bad that they knocked them out and they kept stomping on them. Same group of kids.
mm.
They just put the video out probably about 3-4 hours ago.
So these kids is just they known for being a little roguish.
But this the thing though, man. Down here we got gangs like that, bro. Where they menaces like that. You got them
Yeah.
in every town. It just they got caught on film doing what they do, but regularly, man. I honestly can say, man, the way that kids are being raised and the parenting that's going on outside, in the next 5 to 10 years, it's gonna be not even the next top 5 to 10, the next 3 years, it's gonna be crazy outside, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, and then like I
Because
say, with the economy how it's going right now, and how these people don't want to work at McDonald's, they don't want to work at all these jobs because they fear embarrassment. It's gonna get wicked outside, bro. It's gonna get crazy.
yeah. Because really nobody wanted they act like these fast food restaurants and stuff like that is beneath them now. And
Hmm.
you know when we was growing up, we was glad to start we was just glad to start at a job, but we were glad to start at a little fast food or something. That was my first job was Hardee's.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. They are embarrassed. They embarrassed about these jobs, but then they'll catch you coming getting out work and clown you, and that clown will turn into they beating your ass outside your own workplace because they laughing at where you work at.
Right,
That's crazy to me, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the way of the child too, man. Because children will have a mindset of bully mentality, but they swear up and down they not.
Yeah,
But it's a follow me, it's a pick me, follow me crowd. You know what I'm saying? Just like when we get grown, if you notice, everybody runs to religion, they run to a certain government. Everybody wants to fall up under some type of branch to follow.
yeah.
Nobody sits up and thinks for themselves and forms their own group or forms their own way of thinking and be like, hey man, that ain't cool. Now, if one do it, we all doing it. So
That's that's what's done happen in our society, in our whole community. Everybody now, nobody is really leaders no more. Everybody
no,
followers
they're not.
now.
And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs somebody to follow. Because if you say it's cool and we both do it, and if we get 3 more people to do it with us, bro, it's cool. It's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who gonna say that we wrong if we all agree that it's right? Because when we go back home, we're gonna be like, hell yeah, we beat their ass. Hell yeah, we stumped them. We you know what I'm saying? We did our thing.
Right.
Ain't nobody come over here saying, hey, y'all, that wasn't right. Because we all got everybody over here that's saying it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he would have been an individual that tried to jump in the middle of it and be like, hey, y'all, stop, woo, stop, woo, 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 then we would have been screaming, that's a hero. But in reality, that's a hero, but they already got a group that were, it's all in, you know what I'm saying, YB, Young Boy, and Durkio, and
Yeah.
Bun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who going against the grain, bro? Our mission is to turn up. We're going to step on anything.
Yeah.
So,
Because of what they seeing.
yeah, so I can't really just say, I can't really just, you know what I'm saying? It's deeper than rap in that situation. You know what I'm saying? They don't really think, so to say.
Yep. Rapper Lil Zay Osama was who was born and raised in Chicago. He reached out to the family. I saw where she had raised like 200,000. She got a brand new house. They put her in oh there you go. Now I got you long view.
Yeah. I was
Lift
over
it
here
up a
trying to
little bit.
figure it out.
Lift it up a little bit.
I got y'all on.
Yeah, there you go. Now
Action.
you're on view.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Y'all were looking
Yeah.
at the screen. I was like, man, nah, there's a better way I could do this. But yeah,
They
so
raised 200,000 for her. They got she got a brand new house away from that area, so her kids will be going to a new school. And they gave her a free trip to LA. I don't know what that was about, but
why? Why did money come? So this is what confuses me. Why does money come in comfort? You know what I'm saying? this is bigger than money. This is bigger than, you know what I'm saying? What about that money in a new place and state is gonna change the narrative of what's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that she went through it, but if this is how we use our money to, you know what I'm saying, the uplift people, that's retarded. Because you can actually go over here and you know what I'm saying, spread the word, or you can try to make an impact, you know what I'm saying? All that talking about you did this and this, you done that for publicity. You want that light. It's
I,
been it's
I don't know.
people in
I
your
wonder who put the video out. It had because it looked like it came from the kids.
no, it definitely came from kids. But my thing is, like all these rappers and stuff that be involved, why don't you do, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you do that for your family members? It's you got plenty of family members I know going through the struggle.
Right.
You got plenty of people in your hometown that's going through the struggle. You want to wait till a media topic come up that's going viral and very sad that you know that you can get some clout off of doing a good deed. You tend to jump in on that to get you 10,000 more followers.
That's what it's about with them celebrities.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, that
They
it
just want
don't
the
make sense
movement.
to me, you know what I'm saying?
They just want the movement. They just the clout and all of that come along with it.
And it does. I mean, it come with it. Oh yeah, he a real one for doing that. He a XYZ. That's cool. But I mean, I
Dwayne
just look at
say
the
some
bigger picture.
parents. Dwayne say some parents nowadays let their kids do what they want to do. Yeah, that's the problem.
They've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we in a predicament that we in right now.
Right.
Because we let parents say it was nothing I could do with them. And mainly it's coming out of the mother's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because the mother had already washed away the daddy, and now she trying to raise them. But when they turn into a teenager and they start smelling themselves, then you want to call the daddy in to reinforce them. You know what I'm saying? Reinforce
Right.
the attitude and readjust the thing. When he should have been involved the whole time to readjust everything. But now we dealing with a problem to where I come over and chastise him. He gonna listen to me right now, but he gonna also sneak out the window and probably about 2-3 days later and turn right back up.
Hmm. She say her name is Olga.
Olga,
Nice to meet you too.
hey Olga, I like that name. Hey Olga,
Olga. Yep. That's crazy though.
it is
It's
man.
unfortunate that it happened the way that it did, but it's
Mhm.
always something.
It is man. No, I hate it for them kids, man. But when I say I hate it for them kids, I hate it for the environment they was brought up in and what caused them to make that act. But like
Yeah.
I say, in each of our hometowns, and you know what I'm saying, even other cities, it happens on the same scale, just not a mother. You know what I'm saying? You might shoot up a mother's house. You might break in a mother's house to get at another kid that you don't like at school.
Right.
This is on the same level to me. You know what I'm saying? This was just put on video,
That's
which is
why.
why,
And
yeah,
it
you know
went
what I'm
viral. And that's why it's bigger. It seemed like it's more, more of an impact
saying?
because of the virality of it.
So that's my problem with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is that, yeah, true enough, it's on this level of problem, but that's because it's viral. To me, it all weighs out and it does the same thing as what's going on with, you know what I'm saying, everything in the world. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got mothers out here crying because their child died too young. Because you felt like he wasn't real enough, so you killed him. You
Yeah.
feel like he was weak, so y'all shot him. You feel like he was weak, so you shot his mama house up. Mama ain't got nothing to do with this. Mama might be going to church every Sunday, going to work Monday through Saturday, or you know what I'm saying, or have one off day. She ain't asked for none of this. You
Right.
know, some mamas that actually be out here messy and cause problems and all this, but you got some that's, you know what I'm saying, that's actually going to work and trying to provide, and then you got the child that's getting bullied, and you gonna take it a step farther and wet his house up because you want an enemy to have. You want to try to shoot something out. Don't nobody shoot. Don't nobody has a shootout with somebody that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Two problems. If you ever noticed in life, two problems have never collided.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you a threat and I'm a threat, we have never had smoke. We respect each other because we know we both about that action. But if I
In
catch
in
somebody,
in our generation, yeah. These now, shit, they go looking for it.
but I'm saying though, they start with the weak though. They practice on the weak,
Yeah.
and then like I say, You hear stories about your child outside. These stories keep going on until your child is dead or locked up. And then you ask for prayer. Are you saying that he was the best son ever? No, your child was a menace, and you chose not to control him. And when something happened to him, you chose to play victim.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
And
You know what
now
I'm saying?
she doing like, she doing interviews, she doing she's speaking to live audiences and everything now. So she getting a little shine on her 15 minutes of fame.
Like I say, man, I'm not knocking her. I hate that it happened to her, but I honestly do want to know what brought you to that school to get them kids that day. What transpired that day?
I think that she probably had been walking them, you know what I'm saying? But it just so happened this day, the kids decided to take
And
some action.
and if that happened, that's cool. I just don't want it to come out and be that you was actually sparking the flame. You went out there to spark the flame, them kids sparked back. You know what I'm saying? They lit it. And like I
And I
said,
think if that was the case, though, one of them kids would have said something when they made their apology videos. I
I
think they
don't know.
would have said
They
that she
ain't great.
started.
They ain't great though. Cause like I said, they said that they had been planning on jumping on. That's that. You know what I'm saying? That's already understood. They had been bullying them. They had been doing XYZ. And just me being from that land, I feel like mama came to either check some or she, like she said, she actually came and got her kids to walk them home safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Because she had been sick. She's sick. And they say she's pregnant. So,
Yeah.
but I just know how females are and I know how people are. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to problems, adults feel like they can take care of it themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? If somebody said that they were picking on my son, I'm not gonna call and try to figure something. I'm gonna go up there myself. You know what I'm saying? And what's the problem? Or if we walking home, I'm gonna stand at the corner and tell you, hey, yeah, go ahead and walk to the stop sign, you know what I'm saying, away from the school so we can see what's going on. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So I would have got jumped in that nature, you know what I'm saying? Because we finna figure something out. But
Oh
I
yeah.
also wouldn't have been walking away though. I also would have been, I already made my mind up when I'm sitting at the stop sign. I'm finna knock y'all kids out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And that's
saying?
what I'm saying. Like that, it would have went totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah. I mean,
that's why they did it, because she really around their size. She ain't too much bigger. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have did that to a more heavy set mama.
nah. If a man was outside, they wouldn't even took a step. They wouldn't
Oh,
even took a step. But the
oh
fact that
no, not if the daddy was there.
no, not at all. He could have been short, whatever.
It wouldn't
But the
have mattered.
fact that nobody actually stood up and stopped the situation is crazy to me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like all the people that was outside, all the people that were watching, nobody jumped in, nobody came over to a defense,
Nobody
nothing.
said
They just
anything,
sat there and
bro.
watched.
That was crazy to me. I mean,
But what does
even
that say
growing up,
about that neighborhood?
what does it say about the city? What does
Yeah,
it say about the youth? Think about the kids that didn't walk home. That's on the same type of timing.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What you just taught them was no more cell phones. If
Yeah,
we're gonna
don't
turn
video
up,
record it.
if we're gonna
Next
turn
time,
up,
don't record it.
turn up,
Yeah.
because what they're gonna do is they're gonna jump on the person that was recording. You the one who got us in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see different angles. We see one angle. So we're gonna go after the person that recorded
Look like it was
and
the same
upload it.
person.
Come on, man.
All these
Like I say,
questions. Go Olga say she lost her mother 3 months ago. Now she say I got nothing. So all I can say is just take care of your parents, take them to check hearth. What is that? Check their health. Oh, even if
I'll
they
get the help.
refuse.
Nah, most
I'm
definitely.
sorry to
Most
hear
definitely.
that. My condolences.
Nah, for sure, man. Sorry to hear that. But you right though, man. I mean, we in an era where our grandparents and everything, they kind of just people now, you know what I'm saying? Nobody goes and around and I mean, we kind of just live day to day now. You know what I'm saying? It used to be where grandma was well taken care of by the family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came and checked on her. Everybody was either chilling in the living room, holiday. Like I said, we got a holiday coming up. We got a family gathering, but I mean, it's not like a big gathering. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's just
No, like we said before, you don't really see family reunions and stuff like that like we used to. Not in our community.
no, not at all, man. And it's sad, but I mean, it's the world we live in. So I mean, I can't really just say anything about it. But it's definitely a time where I honestly feel like, you know what I'm saying, I miss the old days. I miss the 90s.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's times have changed so much since then.
Right now, my son played with two cousins. That's it. Out of the entire family, both sides, bro. My son has two cousins to play with.
And see
That's what
that
we do.
that's crazy. I don't know when the last time my kids saw their cousins was I think last Thanksgiving.
We
And
ain't
then
had that, man.
yeah, it like when I go to Arkansas, they half of them, everybody really done moved away and doing their own thing. People in different states and stuff like that. So, and then with the way the economy is, it make it hard for everybody to come back at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
really
I
what it
mean, I
is.
really can't fault him, man. But like I say, when it comes to family, the smallest thing can divide everybody. You know what I'm saying? The world.
Mm-hmm.
I would have made y'all come back and sit down.
It don't
But
take
now
much.
you got grandma that's young, so she don't give a damn about y'all reconnecting. You know what I'm saying? That was big mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Other than me, grandma like 20 years older than me. She don't care about this shit, man. All she care about is, hey, we gonna have it at our house this year. It's gonna be five of us. We're gonna eat and we're gonna go about our business.
Yep.
It's gonna be 30 50 of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's why I try to talk to my granny at least once every couple days, if not, you know what I'm saying, every day, something like that. If I do every day, it's a little bit, about 10, 15 minutes here and there. But I
Mhm.
try to, because the thing with the grandparents, they don't start going down until all the kids start getting older. And they
Yeah,
don't have those grandkids around that's feeding them that energy anymore. That's what I noticed
yeah,
about my all of her grandkids, even the great grandkids now are older. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like my kids, they teenagers, so they ain't really running around the house and stuff like they used to.
yeah. Keeping their
And
blood pumping, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Keeping on their feet. I
and that's
100% agree, man. But on my end, like I say, when I moved out, well, I go to now. I don't call my grandma as much, but my grandma called me. You know what I'm saying? Like if anything needed or something like that, I'm first person to get called. Ain't nobody else getting called.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's because I'm working. I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? The where it's this and that. But as far as texting wise or something like that, calling. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? It's every week or every second week. You know what I'm saying? But I just know how it is now. Like my family side, a lot of people that move out of town, they don't even come back. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
I'm the only remaining nephew, grandchild, whatever that's gonna show up at a family function. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, even if I, you know what I'm saying, because the environment is always weird to me. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna always show up. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chat. But I mean, when it comes to other kids, I mean, shit, they not here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we live in different era now. You know what I'm saying? Where they like this, that they spend their time alone.
Social media and these phones have made it to where nobody really socialized like they used to.
Hmm.
That's the problem.
Then everybody then divided into their own family.
Yeah. Yep. And everybody do their own thing. Nobody really come together like they used to.
Nah, most definitely not.
That's what's done happened to all
Hmm.
of us. Man, let me see. Let me see if I can. Y'all bear with me. I just started using this, so let me make sure I click on the right one. Let me see. Is this the right one? No. Yeah, well, almost. Not that one. So, black people, black men, black women, first of all, have lost jobs more than anybody in this country. Um, Hold on. It's this one. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. This is what's messed up, bro. When I saw this, I was like, man, this is crazy. Like we are the only ones. And it seemed like it's targeted too. I don't know if it was from the DEI or what, but since this has been since from February to July of this year, just this year alone, black over 300 to 350,000 black women have lost their jobs.
Mm,
Between February and April, 304 to 318 lost their jobs and were pushed out of the workforce. In April alone, black women shed about 106,000 jobs. That is crazy.
well, so why do you think that is though?
Black men, let me see if I can find the one with black men. Hold on. Because the number is kind of similar to black men too. It's oh, it got the reasons on here too. 355,000 black men have lost their
Mm,
jobs. That's up until September. So it might be more than that now.
mm,
White people, let's go to the white men. White women saw a job increase of 142,000 between February and July of 2025. White men, let me see. They saw 365,000 job increase between February and July.
mm,
This is what it says the reason why I say worsening unemployment has trended upward, racial disparity, vulnerability of young workers. So they blaming it on the young people not really going to work. The unemployment rate for black men increased from 5.7 in May to 7.7 in July. That is crazy. Say
I,
occupational segregation is one reason. Last in, first out dynamics, access to resource and networks. That's what it's saying the reasons are. We all know what that is, what this is about.
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, what's the motive? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I mean, you know the motive.
yeah, I know the motive. I'm saying like, what's the end game though? Like, well, you know what? I take that back. So I will say this, and I'm not going against the grain or anything, but black people, when it comes to working wise, have crippled themselves so much to where you're not known as a good worker. You're not known as, you know what I'm saying, as well, I can't speak for everybody because it's different style. I'm thinking about the lower class work. So you got some people that go to college and they put their time in and they understood their assignment and they're not getting a job. I'm gonna
This,
speak with
this
racism.
is what I think. Now,
I'm gonna speak
remember
with
on the
racism.
last week we talked about the states are being sued by the prisons for not
Mhm.
filling them up. Okay, so now if we start putting these black men back into the streets, what they gonna do if they ain't got no job? They're gonna start back hustling. They're gonna start back doing crime. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's
Yeah,
what the goal is to get us back. So now we can go back to filling these prisons back up.
yeah, and you are, and like we said, also, you know what I'm saying, it's not enough. We're not giving enough attention to certain situations. So you're
Mm-hmm.
right, you know what I'm saying. I feel like the government is trying to find nicks and necks on ways to try to make us trickle. You know what I'm saying? To have a trickle on some certain things.
It
You know what
is.
I'm saying? That's the job. You know what I'm saying? We don't got a job. We don't got XYZ, so we need to go break in here. We need to go do this crime.
Yep.
People don't want to go to jail no more, bro. People are not committing crimes like that, bro. And like I say, oh, down here now, you can go to jail for jaywalking now. You know what I'm saying? You can go to jail for sitting on the sidewalk, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's when I say it's terrible down here, bro. It's horrible. Like real talk. Like our next episode, you should look up Longview crime and just see what people are being charged with. It's like real petty crimes.
It's crazy.
When I say it's horrible, bro, like me leaving the shop, I could get pulled over and let's just say he said my license plate light was dull. Instead of me getting a ticket, I'm gonna go to jail for that. There is no more citations.
Mm.
We got two new buildings that they're trying to play for. You're gonna go to jail. Look, just on one day you doing your homework, bro.
They
Just
trying
look
their
up
best.
just look up Longview crimes, bro, and see what we getting charged with. You know what I'm saying? They are really locking these people up behind petty crimes, bro. I'm talking about riding your bike on the sidewalk, right? You know what I'm saying? Just not having a reflector, not you know what I'm saying? Stuff that you can get a citation for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Normally that you wouldn't even see on the media. Now it's a common thing, but since we're so small that it doesn't go viral, it doesn't reach the public. So all we doing is complaining amongst each other.
right.
And it's not going nowhere. Like our county. But we didn't have probably like 4 or 5 deaths in our county. And I know it's in our county jails. None of it's been reported because we are our own, you know what I'm saying? We don't answer to the Rangers, to the Texas Rangers and stuff like that.
Right.
We answer to ourselves. So they automatically get swept under the rug. It's
And
crazy down here, bro.
Dwayne said they'll call you broke if you work at Wendy's or McDonald's. Yeah, and see, that's another thing too. Society has created this image or perception of these certain type of jobs and certain type of restaurants that if you go work at them, oh, you broke and you ain't this and you ain't that. And so now people would rather just try to hustle and go about that route instead of, man, let me go get this job. As long as I got a job, I got some money coming in. That's how we used to think.
My wife just sent me a message that said, a message from Facebook. It said, "Don't leave your boys and girls, teams, babies along with the boxing coach at Athletics Performance of Texas. Find another boxing coach so you don't have to be sick to your stomach later. He should be in Gregg County Jail with his brother."
What?
I'm not sure what that means, but I feel like it needs to be spreaded on her just to get the word out. I'm not sure. But apparently, I guess something's going on in that gym. I'm not sure. But
Hmm. With a
my
boxing
phone,
coach.
yeah, my phone lit up 3 times, so I felt like it was urgent. So,
That's
I'm
that's
spreading the
weird.
word. But yeah, I
Hmm.
don't want to say what I feel like is going on because we on the noise in the stream, but I think we get the gist of what's going on.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. You know what it is.
protect those kids at all costs.
We got to.
Yeah, at all
I
costs.
mean, if we don't, nobody else will. That's why this crime of kidnapping is so high. And that's
Yeah,
why it's the number one industry in this. It's $1 billion industry for a reason.
and
Man,
that's
that's
the box
crazy.
man.
Got to be careful these days, man, because they attacking the kids. They doing everything, and everybody's the target. The kids and the women. Got to be careful.
Yeah, well, so they said apparently he is also targeting young women at Dillard's. They works at Dillard's. He is black, ugly, and bald. He owns a gym. He is a trainer. Harris dude was messing with. Oh wow, okay,
What?
yeah, okay. I'm gonna shut that down. I ended up reading. I read a little too deep, and I figured out who they were talking about.
Oh,
Which if I knew the name, I promise you, I would put it out there, guys. I mean, because now we're streaming on both platforms, so that means that we're streaming from your platform and my platform. So we might got some viewers from my side.
they
If I
seeing
knew
what?
his name, I would have said it,
Right.
but I don't know his name. But the content that I got, I know the person they're talking about. I just don't know his name. But anyway, back to the topics, my guy. We back live. I feel like that was just an important media situation that I just had. My phone was lighting up.
Hey,
It was
gotta
dangerous.
gotta put it out there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I played with the petty files. I'm sorry, not the I ain't even say it, but the PDF. I got a lower tournament, the PDF.
yeah, you said the petty fouls.
Yeah, I tried to sweeten it up with that one, but it's sounded too familiar.
It's been a trend going on with these
What we
young
got?
fellas, the young men, young black men are giving up the YN lifestyle for a more professional look. They've gone, they've gone away from the Jordan sneakers with the Nike Tech sweatsuits, and now they're going with the quarter zips. I've been seeing this, bro. I'm loving it. I'm like, yeah, it's about time we get away from this whole thug look, this gang banging look, this street look.
Listen here. Don't nothing more excite me than seeing a respectful young black man.
I agree.
When you put that shit on and you look like you playing a part, I salute you 100%.
You get treated a different way too.
Yes, if you listen here, my hair. Only reason why I haven't had my hair going on because I'm growing my hairline back out. Let's just throw that out there. But normally I would have this tightened up and done right. But listen, if you put those clothes on and you look presentable and you have a whole different mindset of class in your mind, like you're a hood guy, but you got this stuff on and they can't tell the difference. That's all I got for you.
Right.
Good job. That's all I've been asking for multiple years. I'm proud of you. I'm glad we need to find you a new outfit. We done the corduroy. We know what I'm saying. We did the zip up. Now we need to go find you two more. We need to go find you
It's
six
time
more
to go
outfits.
back to the suits, like
Yes,
we used to dress in the
yes,
70s and the 60s, and
yes.
it's time to go back to the suits with the suit
Pull
and
your
the
pants
tie.
up.
If you got to
Pull,
have a hat with it, a little brim or whatever,
mhm.
that's fine. But it's time to go back to that.
Pull your pants up.
Yep.
Listen,
Cause that's the
you
only
don't
way you're gonna get treated a certain, with a certain respect.
you don't gotta smell like dope. Smoke that before you leave the house. After that, save it for when you get back home. Hey, put that shit on. Go put it in these folks' face. They're gonna respect you a lot more. You'll get a lot farther in life.
Yep.
Because I know majority of the people that got a mouthpiece on them, it just their appearance and the way they talk, it don't get them as far. But if you
Yeah.
put that shit on and you talk that game that you talk on the streets and to the right person, they're gonna talk to you at the bar. They're gonna talk to you outside on the street. They're gonna talk to you in the room. And the first thing they're gonna ask you is, what is your occupation? And if you was me, I say I sell dope. That's just the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to determine if I say I own a Fortune 500 club or I sell dope? How you going to treat me? I don't like when people treat me different because of what I tell you my occupation is.
Right.
So if I tell you that, oh yeah, I own a business, I'm doing X, Y, Z. So now you're gonna dress up because you feel like you have an opportunity to win off me. Nah, I want you to treat me like the lowest. I sell dope. So how you
Yeah.
gonna treat me now? Because technically, I run a Fortune 500 club selling dope. I didn't say that my business wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I run a good organization. But how you gonna treat me because I said I sell dope? You know what I'm saying? I didn't say I was a struggling dope dealer. You know what I'm saying?
They're
So
gonna they're gonna look at you a totally different way.
you feel me? So, but why? Because I have a successful business over here. That's what you're talking to me for. It's just
Hmm.
not a taxable business. So I always, when people ask me about my occupation, I always give them something crazy. I say I push diapers out for a living. You know what I'm saying? Just no, I swear to God, bro. Anybody who's ever asked me what's my occupation, I've never gave them my real occupation. I just tell them something wild
Yeah.
because I don't need you to define me or act like, you know what I'm saying, or learn what I do to figure out how you're gonna treat me. But once you get that, you gonna know if you want to keep talking to me or you want to walk off on me because I'm not a personal game for you.
True.
So I'm gonna always give you a wild question. I mean a wild answer. And once I get that wild answer, if you want to stay and talk, oh, okay, well, yeah. I told somebody one day I watched the dog for the firefighter department. Swear to God, bro, I was in the gym one day, bro. You're like, man, what you do for a living? I was like, man, y'all, I watch the dog at the fire department. He was like, what you
Okay.
do? He was like, man, he was like, I ain't never heard of that. I was like, yeah, man, they just started hiring for that like 2 years ago, bro. Yeah, shit, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, I've been loving it, man. They pay me, you know what I'm saying, $23 an hour. You know what I'm saying, $11, you know what I'm saying, $11 an hour.
Yeah.
What? You said $23, $11 an hour. Yeah, man. Some days it's this and then some days it's that. You know what I'm saying? But I get paid more if I wash the dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, I just be
Just
throwing
to
it out
see
there,
people
bro.
reaction. Just see how they gonna
Man,
react, how they gonna
I
treat you.
swear to God,
A
man.
lot of them, they're gonna walk right on out.
Yeah, I just be throwing it out there, bro. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, man, whatever status you got don't make you bigger than me. Again, if I slap you right now, I just showed you that you on the same level as me.
Right. That's true. Man, Obama been going viral here lately. He been saying a lot of different stuff. So I wanted to take the time because a lot of people say he was the first black president.
Hmm.
But when you look into some of the history of the presidents, he wasn't the first black one, technically. There were some that were black before him, but they didn't really consider themselves black, or they were whitewashed afterwards. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna see what you think about this. So the first one they say is Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, I heard that. I
His
heard some of
mother,
them black.
his mother was mixed. He was mixed. And the scholar named Annette Gordon Reed said that he had African descent. His mother was African descent in the Randolph family. I ain't never known nobody else but black people to be named Randolph.
Yeah, I got a homeboy named Randolph.
Said he had a mulatto father, which was half breed. So he was, and that was Indian. And
Mm.
so he was mixed all the way around. But see, they don't tell us that part in school. I wonder why.
Why would they?
Of course. Andrew Jackson is another one that was mixed because of his mother. Say his and then his brother married a prostitute who was they say a Negro. She was black. His eldest brother, and was sold as a slave in Carolina. Of course, we know Abraham Lincoln was another one.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he was
Stop
mixed.
that.
Abraham Lincoln mother Nancy Hanks was claimed to be of African descent, Ethiopian.
Big A. Big A.
Yep.
I
Uh,
don't I don't believe that one. Big A was black.
that's what they say. Maybe that could be why they say he the one freed the slaves and they put him on the penny.
Yeah, they felt a little bad. He felt a little type of way.
But they say he had very dark skin and his cheeks
Mm.
were leathery and saffron colored.
Mm.
His
I didn't
hair
know
was
that.
dark, almost black. Hmm. Warren G. Harding is another one to have African ancestry.
Well, I mean, his name was Warren G.
You know what I'm saying? That's where Warren G got that from.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're gonna deem him anyway. Even
His
if we don't got
father,
it.
his father was mulatto, which was mixed. His great grandmother was black.
Yeah,
Calvin Coolidge. I mean, his name sound like a nigga.
yeah.
His mother was
Apple.
Victoria Moore. She was mixed race in Vermont.
Yeah, more. You know
She
what
was a
I'm
Moor. Yep. Came out of North Africa.
saying?
Dwight Eisenhower. Mother was said to be of mixed blood from Africa and Europe.
Again, that's another name.
Dwight.
The White. Eisenhower. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's
I feel that.
crazy, bro. But for some reason they didn't tell us that. They didn't teach us that. And the way they displayed them in school, it was like all of them was just pure white.
You went to the wrong school, brother. You probably went to homeschool. You don't get that shit in public. That
Dwayne said,
wrong
I don't
wrong
think
test.
Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. I think he did it for a business move. Well, the thing is,
I do too.
the, the South had no, the North had somebody had the money. I want to say the North had the money, the South had the people, or something like that. And if they wanted the money, that was the deal. It was all about money. So it
Let me
was for business.
let me ask you and Dwayne something. Do y'all feel like Napoleon Dynamite is real? I feel like that was a made up story.
Napoleon Dynamite. Talking about the movie?
I mean, damn, I said Napoleon Dynamite, my bad, y'all. Napoleon.
I don't really know the story of Napoleon like that. I never
Yeah.
really looked into it.
I looked into it, man. They said that was a made up story.
Oh yeah, I can
They
see
said
that.
Napoleon Dynamite wasn't real. That was
I can
just
see
that
that.
was just a theory of a man that was made to comfort. But they said Napoleon Dynamite wasn't real.
So which Napoleon is it supposed to be?
Damn, I keep saying dynamite. Oh, the
Napoleon
foot.
Hill or Napoleon Bonaparte? I don't
Don't
know.
give me the line. It's the famous Napoleon. You know what I'm saying? The one they painted about.
Oh yeah, this one. So they say the one that rose to prominence during the French Revolution.
They said Napoleon was not real. They
Frederick
said that
Douglass
guy.
is the reason Abe freed the slaves. I can see that, but then I also read that a lot of that had to do with the Gullah Wars too, and those Indians that were killing a lot of the soldiers, and they were heading north. And so once they started, they had killed a lot of them in the South, and they was heading north, and Abe was like, "Okay, y'all stop. We'll free the slaves if y'all stop killing." Chief Asiaga is what his name was. He was leading the kill, and then they was able to trick him and get them to move. That's why a lot of them now in the Midwest, where Oklahoma, Kansas, all of those states like that, because they really wanted Florida because of the port and the Keys, because the Key West had all the gold, and so he didn't want to do it. But the 11 other chiefs agreed to it, so they outvoted him, and
Man,
they
that's a
ended
lot
up,
of beef.
man,
Now
they
keep
moved,
going.
huh?
Now keep going. I was just saying that's a lot of beef.
They moved them to Oklahoma and all that. Then that's when the five civilized tribes came with the agreement with the government, and that's how they were able to get the casinos and stuff like that. So it's a lot behind all of that. I don't know. You never know what's actually true, but he
Right,
say
dog.
Frederick Douglass is the reason aid freedom. I can see that too.
I can't do. But that's kind of like slavery in our time. I feel like the only reason why we got out of slavery is because the other countries started complaining about, you know what I'm saying, how things was going and how business was running. And I mean, I'm not 100% accurate on that, but I feel like that's what happened. I feel like they looked at us, and they came to a agreement to where, you know what I'm saying, it was affecting the business, and they kind of let us loose.
And see, the thing with slavery, and this is what trips me out. When you read the 13th Amendment, they never really got rid of it completely. They just amended it because it say slavery is abolished except for when you commit a crime. Then you
You know?
become a slave of the state. So they never really got rid of it.
Okay, let me ask you this, bro. And I asked my wife this not too long ago. So, what do you think about slavery in 2025?
I think we all tax slaves now. What they did was they figured out, okay, instead of just making the money off the black people, they were like, why don't we
Mhm.
make money off of everybody? And that's when they came
So,
with the whole tax system and all of that.
so you feel like in 2025 we do still have slaves?
Yeah.
As far as no, and I'm talking about the majority. I'm talking about city to city, state to state. I ain't talking about
That's what
in
these
the
prisons are.
okay. So I'm saying like, what about the free world?
I think the free world we are slaves to economically. You
So you don't feel like you don't feel like it's a hidden agenda about slavery and you know what I'm saying? It's plantations where people still work. You feel like it's out in the open now.
Nah, yeah, because I don't think if it was like well, I have read where some people were doing that on I don't know where it was. I want to say Georgia or somewhere like that, where they
Mhm.
had like five people working this plantation, but they ended up getting busted.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Somebody just got busted like a few months ago.
yeah,
But I mean, I honestly feel like it's still plantations and slavery in that sense that's still going on. Because have you ever seen the movie Alice? That's
Alice.
yeah, that's a damn good movie to watch. It's got Kiki Palmer and coming in it. I mean, he was stuck on a slam plantation. And he was back in the 90s or 80s, whatever it was, and she didn't know about it until she escaped and ended up on the highway.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like just like I feel like they have hunting games. You know what I'm saying? When they take a few people out the market and they play reindeer game.
Yeah, like that
Among-
movie. Where
Yeah,
they had all them people out in that field.
yeah, reindeer game. You know what I'm saying?
No, not that one. I know
You talking about
the other one was with the pig mask or something like that.
yeah, that too. If you think about it, Hunger Games is the same thing. It's for rich amusement. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that shit happens regularly because if you thinking about it, man, let's just paint a picture. The United States is a big ass platform. I
Mm.
just left a safari of animals, and I know it had been sitting with. They had to sit on at least more than 10 acres. So imagine what we can do with 10 acres.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If we had it wooded, if it was wooded areas where you could just run around, I drop you in the woods and just let you loose.
and you got it fenced off.
It's fenced off. I can honestly hunt you like a animal.
Yeah.
Me and my friends.
Oh yeah.
So think about all the people that got 50 acres, 102, 114 acres. You know what I'm saying? So
You would never know.
you would
That,
never know. It's just
especially with
all of,
all these people that go missing and stuff like that, man. We
I
don't
feel
know
like
what
those
they
I feel
doing with
like
those
those
folks.
people are I feel like for one, I feel like it's for sex trafficking. I mean, I hate that word,
Yeah.
but when I think of sex trafficking, I think of multiple things. You know what I'm saying? I think about you being used for analyzing sticks. I feel like you used for XYZ. And when they done with you, they put you in a meat grinder and sell you as meat.
Yep.
Um, I mean, Hunger Games. I feel like They capture 10 and they have a home game complex. Same thing as what's that game? With the triangles and the squares and the circles, it just came out, man, like 2, 3 years ago. What is that game called? It's on the tip of my tongue too. Squid Games.
Squid Games. Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
100% real, man.
Man, they get that stuff from somewhere. They ain't just
Listen,
making that up.
if it's 50 people go missing, it's 50 people now on my island to play this game. You know what I'm saying?
Think about all these islands that these billionaires own
Come on,
that
man.
nobody go to. You know what I'm saying?
Look
Like
at Epstein files.
we don't know what they do on these islands.
I'm saying, look at Epstein. Look how close he was into the government. Regardless of what he had going on, let's just look how close he played his hand into the government. This man had presidents coming to his island. He had he had real live actors, real live congressmen, real live. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? He had them in every. It's so bad to where they're trying to cover up the files that he had because there's so many people in power that
yep.
played where he was at.
Now think about where were they getting these girls from?
Come on, man. And then they said they had teenagers, they had children as waiters, as props. You know what I'm saying? As
Yep.
demonstrations. So imagine what he just had for actually activity fund.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We live in a wicked ass world, bro. And the only reason why you get caught and you get jammed up about it is because you don't have enough money. You're not in power. You're not with the cool kids.
Yep.
And in reality, if you look at the cool kids, it's everybody that you pushed away. When you push Timmy and Theodore away at the lunch table, them the same people that's gonna get in power and they gonna come back and they gonna say, y'all, shit, I don't give a damn about what you talking about. You didn't fool me back then. It's like the kids that come in and ask the school up. They got that one person that they'll save, but everybody else ass is grass. Ah man, you treated me kind. I'm gonna save you, but everybody else ass is grass.
What
Come
Olga
to me.
say Napoleon would write his wife and tell her to stop like bathing because he loved a female scent. You
The
know, I
paramount.
believe that.
I believe all things. I believe that too.
They was on some weird shit back then. And you know, back then they really only bathed once a year anyway.
Well,
And
I
that
don't
was
know
in
about that.
May. And
I don't know about that. Yeah.
that's why I looked this up, right? So that's why they would have the weddings. That's why now they wear the long dresses, and that's where the bouquets and all the flowers came from because they would smell so bad. They would have to have the weddings in June because of the smell, and they would still have like a little fresh scent on them because they had just bathed in May. Man, until they were taught how to bathe properly, they used to just walk in the streets and just shit like horses. It was
Who
crazy, bro.
who
When
taught
you
who
look at
taught that though? Who taught that?
the Moors.
Come on, man. But my thing is, I do now. Listen here. It might sound crazy. It might sound off the chain, but I do love a natural scent pheromone. Now I'm not talking about the cooter. I'm not talking about the damn box because you got to clean that motherfucker out the real.
Mm.
But just a woman natural scent, I love
I'm a little different. I need some perfume on, some body spray,
it.
some
Not gonna cap to you, brother.
yeah.
Listen, man.
I needed you to smell like some
Listen,
fruity, some flowers or something. I don't want
listen, bro.
I can't do
Listen,
it.
bro. I'm not gonna smell your armpit. I'm not gonna know none of that. But if I smell you and I kind of smell a little, if I just smell that body, bro, man, I love it, bro. I'm not gonna cap to you, man. Don't get me wrong though. That perfume, it smells immaculate. I love it. But just a woman's natural scent, I'm kind of like a dog, bro. I love it. Because I know it's you. You know what I'm saying? I know what you smell like. You would never get to know what a woman actually smells like because she wears perfume. She knows that she bathes in scented soap.
Right.
But just the natural scent of a female, oh my God, bro, I go crazy, bro. I'm not gonna cap to you.
Damn.
Like if I walk by and you kind of got like a little, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you got like a little hint of musk, man, that's you, bro. Hey, hey, I can't even knock it, man. Hey, I love it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
that's really you. Now, if it stink, like if you musty and you stink, I know what stank smell like, motherfucker. You stink. But if you like you musty and it's like, yeah, this like the proof of your pores coming out,
Yeah,
man. I like you. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get to know you.
yeah,
Like I,
yeah,
I like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a friend. I want to know what I'm saying?
yeah. Nah. I'm gonna have to. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to walk away.
I know. I feel you, bro. But nah. Like I say, once we get to that belt buckle, I ain't tolerating none of that shit down. I don't give a fuck what's going on. If you got an older, we're gonna need to piece it before I pull that belt apart. Because if so, I ain't got it. It's over with.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. But if it smell like your own piece or what your body odor smell like,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, sign me up. That's me.
Hmm.
But
I feel you.
we can't have two different matching smells.
I feel you. I feel you.
And in 2025 to 1999, I still don't do her.
You
You're
say
gonna
you
say that?
don't?
Don't not
What you mean?
tolerated. I don't do her. Shave that shit
Oh, you talking about down there? Oh no. Yeah,
everywhere.
no. I don't. No.
Armpits,
I don't want no. I don't want no hairy chick. Uh,
armpits,
I agree with
um,
you on that one.
I'm gonna say armpits down there, and we're gonna talk about your nipples too. Shave that shit. All of it got
Damn,
to
they got
go.
hair on their nipples.
Got to go. Too much testosterone. Too much
Damn.
estrogen. Too much estrogen. What is it called? Estrogen? Whatever it's called.
Estrogen. Estrogen.
Yeah, got to go.
All right, bro. Let's get into our next segment. It's
What we
called.
got?
I call this one classic or just average. Me.
That's a good name.
So this is where we gon' This is where we get into the movies. Usually, what we do, what I started out doing with it was we'd talk about a movie, and if it was made back then, I mean, like a movie that was made back then, if it was remade now, would it still be a classic or would it just be average?
Me and top. What you got?
So let's go with Juice. If Juice was made today, would it still be classic like it is, or would it just be an average movie?
Classic.
I agree. I say it would still be a classic. It depends on who
Classic.
they get, because if you get somebody that can play Bishop like Pop, and then you have to get somebody that can play Q like Omar Epps.
But see, I wouldn't even say Bishop though. You gotta go. You gotta go with the following actors because we know Bishop gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But it's the people he got around him. I
Oh, I
need
ain't
you to
say that
make
was
me feel.
Tupac's best performance. I agree. I think that was his best. His
That's
best.
yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Bishop to me, Bishop wasn't hard to play. It's the people that's around him. I need y'all to have that same type of real fear.
Yeah.
Because you get in the movies now and it's you can tell that it's acting fear. Back
Yeah.
then, man, do you not remember when he was like, man, they was really timid. They was scared. Like,
Yeah.
nah, man, we don't, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't
We
really
good.
realize how crazy he was.
Yeah. So you can get somebody to always play that main character. It's the people that's around. Like, you
I
know what
don't
I'm saying?
even
I
know if
need
you can
y'all
get
to play
somebody to play Bishop, because a lot of people gonna be basing it off how Pac played it.
I give you one. Damn, I can't give.
Yeah, it's hard because who gonna play that role like that?
I was going to these TV series actors, but nah, I can't give you
Maybe
one.
old boy that played in Snowfall.
Definitely, he's a
Maybe
damn good actor, boy. He put on a lot of good. He can put on a lot of good scenes. Um,
I can't think of his name right now.
he is the only one that I could say. But not only him. I mean, I feel like it's some people that's behind the camera, that's on the streets that can play their part, man. Because it's people that really live their life. I feel like with John Cena. Damn, hold on, is it the right one?
John Cena.
John
That's the
Singleton.
wrestler.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
John
John,
Singleton. My
the
bad, y'all.
director.
I apologize. John Singleton. He understood the I don't want to say the word wrong. but the authentic of the culture. You know what I'm saying? He feel like, I mean, he's seen real life scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like think
Right.
back to the movies, the boys in the hoods, the you know what I'm saying, the everybody that he had in character, you know what I'm saying, they was able to play the real life scene because they seen it or they dealt with the atmosphere. Now you have real life actors that has know what I'm saying, no connection with what's going on outside. So you don't get the same feeling. You get people that's trying to act the part. When it's really people out here that want to be in their career, they could really just sell that shit.
Yeah, that's just like how we were saying with the NBA with sports. None of these kids or these actors, these athletes, none of them now got that same hunger because they don't come from nothing no more. A
But
lot of a lot of them come from money. You know what I'm saying? Especially the athletes because of the NIL and all of that. But even with the
mhm.
actors, they go to these academies and they go to these different type of schools and stuff
but
beforehand.
but listen though, are they wrong though? Because I mean, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get our children there. So if they have kids and they in position, are they wrong for putting their kids in position?
Well, a lot of it too is it's called they get them legacy spots. You know what I'm saying? So if the parents was a member of the school, then they get to be a member just
Yeah,
because, and that's a
yeah, yeah.
scholarship that goes away from a kid that might have
They
came
actually
from
had
the
the talent.
hood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. But I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying, let's just say the NFL. Okay, so we got Shador on the spotlight, right?
right.
Is he there because of his talent or is he there because of his father?
Oh, well, with him, I think he got to college and all of that. I don't know how good he was in high school. I ain't never seen no tape on him in high
Well,
school. I
I'm,
never
I'm just
heard
saying.
nothing about him.
That's what I'm
But
saying. So we got.
his
I
father
want you to
brought him
review all
along the
that.
way. Everywhere he got a job at, he brought his son with him. So it's hard to kind of base that off of now. As far as the NFL, he got there on his own. Because that's when I started watching him once he got to Colorado. I started really at Jackson State, but you couldn't really watch him unless they was on ESPN2 or something like that. But
Hmm.
once he got to Colorado, they started really putting him on TV, and I was watching him then. I'm like, oh, okay, he talented.
So you feel like his talent got him there,
I
right?
think it's both.
So let's just talk about all the other kids LeBron and Bronny.
His daddy got him there because that motherfucker ain't got he knew that's all LeBron.
I'm just saying though. So look at that and look at how many players in been involved. Look at the Ball family. The Ball, he worked his kids up, he trained them as athletes, but at the end of the day, he still was a porter.
He did the promoting for his kids,
Hmm.
and but they did have talent. You
They
know what
did.
I'm saying? That to me that situation is different because of the way they came up. Now they did have a show. They would
Uh-huh.
they had a
What?
spotlight
That's what
already.
I'm saying. What string of talent were they though? Were they second string, first string, or third string?
Well, from what you're seeing now, they was pretty good. I don't know where Lonzo is after the injuries, but Lamelo is he balling.
Okay. That's I'm not judging. I don't want to feel like I you know what I'm saying. I'm picking. I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm Stephen A. right now.
back then you had the players that came from nothing and made it. The Derrick
So
Roses, the you know what I'm saying? Those type of players that actually came from the hood and made it out. And now you don't really see that as much no more. I believe Ant-Man is probably the last one because
yeah, yeah, boy.
Jason Tatum, he came from money.
So what
Uh
about football?
who?
Football. So football is kind of becoming a pass me down sport.
Football is a little different though, because if you like, I don't know, because look at Arch Manning. He there because of the name. And then when we see him on a big stage, he can't beat a good team.
Come on, man. I'm
If
just
his
trying to
last
figure out.
name wasn't Manning, would we be talking about him?
Mm, nope.
So that's the same with a lot of these actors. You know, Denzel Washington kids getting big movies because the last name.
And like I said, they can say that they child put in the work, they put in the time and the effort, but at the same time, how many producers do you know is going to turn down Denzel Washington's son?
Exactly. Because you're gonna think, oh well, damn, he got to have something at least close to his daddy.
Or I've
That
been with these producers for so long that this is Denzel Washington's son. I owe him at least a job. But like I say, again, I don't want to sound like I'm coming off as a person that's you know what I'm saying that they didn't work hard for their position, because I don't want them to ever think that I'm saying that you didn't work hard. Because I feel like you have to, at some point you had to take those rehearsals and do your thing. But that motherfucker Nicolas Cage, I'm gonna go ahead and just point the finger and say, boy, you wasn't supposed to be in that not Nan movie.
I liked him in Face Off.
No. So that was in the 90s.
That
And
that's
you
that's
name one movie. You name
that was,
one
that was
movie.
that was
The
pretty much.
Face Off?
He did good at Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider.
Man, listen here. They
I
had
like
90
National Treasure. You
they
know,
had 98% of more talent than that. He had
yeah,
a friend put him in position. Just same damn thing as Tom Cruise.
he did.
Tom
It
Cruise
was
the
a
same boat.
lot of it is who you know, and at the time that you know him.
Tom Cruise in the same boat.
Yep.
Well, if we throwing people out there, Tom Cruise. Let's just be real.
So what about Set It Off? You think if it was made again
Oh
today,
nah, 100%. You could never remake Set It Off.
so
100% classic.
you think it'd be a classic today or average if they tried to remake it?
It's the average. You could never remake Set It Off. You could never remake Menace to Society.
I don't know about that one.
Menace to Society?
The Tulsa riot. Talking about
Yeah, we could remake that.
Black Wall Street.
Yeah, we could remake that 1,000 times. All I gotta do is just keep telling different stories, different angles. That could happen 1,000 times.
Cool
But
Sock say talk about Tulsa riot. We're talking about Black Wall Street. I
yeah,
mean,
for real.
we know what happened with that. They bombed us.
Yeah, I mean, shit. They took gold. You know what I'm saying?
But
They took our legacy. They took our fortune. They took our fame.
and you know why they did it though? So during the Great Depression, black people was the only people that had money. We was the
Mm.
only ones. We were richer than everybody else in this country. And that's why they burned down the bank. The lady that started, I can't think of her name right now. I can see a picture and everything. I did a video about her on TikTok. She had
Um,
this black bank and everybody was banking with her. They burned the bank down and stole all the money out of it.
mm.
That's how they were able to reverse everything. Was during that time they started burning. That's what Lake Lanier and the city,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
town that's up under that. All of that
Mm-hmm.
was it was like 6 Black Wall Streets. North Carolina had one, Virginia. It was one in like Maryland. Uh, it was a lot of different places that were black owned, majority black places. Detroit at one point was because Detroit was created by a black man. He was Creole. It was the 4th richest city in the world
Mm.
at the time
I
that it
ain't
was
know that.
majority black. Yeah, like
Yeah,
bro,
I ain't know
like
that.
we had money. We the ones that saved Cadillac. Cadillac wouldn't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
be
I heard
here
about
right now
Cadillac.
if it weren't for black people.
Yeah, I heard
So
about Cadillac.
yeah, it's a lot of it, man, that they
Period.
reversed
Polo.
everything.
Polo was the same way. Back from the same Polo.
Polo. I mean, every industry, when you look at it, think about it. What do they do? Who do they target when they first come out? Gucci, Louis, all these clothing lines, these
Uh,
shoes,
Lacoste is own. Lacoste is actually owned by a black person.
we thought FUBU was for us and it never was.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it everything, even with the TV stations. Look at all the stations in the beginning: Fox, NBC, CW. All of them had black TV shows. Look at Tubi right now. Nothing but majority black movies. Then once they get to a certain level, they start branching out because they don't really need us no more.
Yeah. I
But they
mean,
out.
like, go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, I mean, if you look at every race, bro, it's a profit off of black people. They sell
Yeah,
ring tools, they sell hair tools, they sell food tools,
diamonds,
they sell
diamonds,
diamonds,
the
they
gold,
sell
the fat.
clothes,
Every industry, we are the
profit.
biggest consumers.
Yes, but it's not their fault. We follow the trend of what other races do because we want to be a part.
And we don't even realize we are the trend.
Listen. Black people want so bad for their skin to be white. This is 100% fact. You know what I'm saying? They want their skin to be so black, especially females. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to their hair, when it comes to their nails, their eyelids, you know what I'm saying? When you go back to who they're actually dressing like, they're dressing like cross dressers. But if you know back in the 90s and the 80s, cross dressing originally started from white people. And you had some black people that's adapted. But that's originally who they try to dress like.
You talking about like the trannies and all of them?
No, I'm talking about females. The makeup, the eyelashes, the you know what I'm saying, the nails.
No,
It
look,
came,
well, they got see all of that started with the black people from Europe. See, Queen Elizabeth's grandmother was the very first mulatto. She was black. That's why she wore her hair in a bun to represent that tradition. All of those people that started all of that stuff, the traditions and all, they were black. But then it
mm,
got whitewashed during like the 19th century, you know what I'm saying, 1900s
yeah.
and all of that, 20th century. But it all started with us. That's why it's like we really don't realize who we really are. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when these situations come up and when these type of topics come up, we think that there was white people that were starting it or that's who we were following, but they
Mhm.
followed black people, the ones
I
in the
mean,
beginning.
every trend that was set was set in stone damn near by black people. I mean,
Mhm. They
we
just ended up taking over it or got the recognition for it because we couldn't at a certain point in time.
that's kind of like inventions though. When you think about it, go back to your inventions. See where they came from.
Majority of them came from black people, but you couldn't get the patent.
Not
So
getting the patent.
no, they wouldn't let you. They wouldn't let you get the patent.
But just think back into the 90s and the 2000s. We never stopped. We never stopped and made our own. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame because a lot of people ended up dead, and a lot of people in a lot of cities ended up underwater. So I
Mhm.
understand where you know what I'm saying, you coming up off of it and you giving to it, and you know what I'm saying, no problem. But I also see when I look at certain things is you want to fit in. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a power mode. You know what I'm
they
saying? I
made
feel like
somewhere along the line they made us hate our own skin.
most definitely.
They made us hate being black when they were trying to be black the whole time. I saw this video of this girl that was from 1993, and she was talking about, and it's still relevant to this day. She was like, "White people don't even want to be white. They go get the lip fillers, they go get the BBLs, they go get the tans, the shapes, try to be curvy like black women, and the whole time." Black women setting the trends, but they trying to be like everybody else but themselves.
Think about
Same
Beyonce
thing with
and
black
them,
men.
man. Think about Beyonce and them, man.
Wearing the
Beforehand,
blonde hair and shit.
Beyonce got a butt reduction.
She
Before her
did.
ass got popular,
Yep.
Beyonce went and got a butt reduction because her ass was too big.
Yep.
Fast forward, big ass is where it's at. What do our races try to have? And I'm
Everybody want
not
a big
gonna
ass.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. They are becoming very dangerous because I see it outside, and the ass is a fact. Susan, Becky, and Rachel, they got that. Uh, you go over to Latino world, they got that ass.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean anybody can get a BBL now.
but no, 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 they in the gym, bro. They in the gym
That too. That too.
because you got, you got. Say no black man, 'cause that's just not right. I'm gonna try to say Brittany. I was gonna say Rashawn or some no, just some black man. That shit ain't cool. Brittany. Brittany got that ass, but Brittany also started to get a stomach with that ass. Rachel over here, that mother getting that ass, that little teardrop booty, and she ain't got no stomach with it.
Mm. You know,
I,
and I think that was targeted. Like that's why you see in majority urban neighborhoods more fast food restaurants, more
I
liquor
most
stores.
definitely.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, sir.
They did that on purpose
So let
because
me,
of the shape. Because if you go back to the 90s, look at how black women were shaped back then compared to now. They
okay,
were
so
slim,
I'm
flat stomach, big booties. You know what I'm
listening.
saying?
I'm glad you said that, right? So answer me this, bro. So do you feel like the food is hurting the black people versus the white people? Because if you go out, like I said, you go outside, you see everybody. of not black color, they kind of getting in shape. They kind of getting fine. Like the roles are reversing the world. Now, when we eat and we go outside and we do XYZ, we either overweight, we got diabetes, we got
That's because
uh
we not exercising.
no, bro, it wasn't like that. Not back in the 90s.
We not exercising like everybody else. We're
But
not
listen
taking
though,
that
fam.
time. A lot of us done got lazier than what we used to be.
But that's true though. But listen though, fam. Back in the 90s, this body became those bodies were natural. Whether
Yeah.
you would sit in the house or not. Grandma still had that big ass.
You got to think too, back in the 90s, we didn't eat out as much either. When we ate out back then, it was like a privilege. Maybe Friday and Saturday, you got pizza and chicken or something like that. But
You
majority of
right.
the time during the week, we was cooking for ourselves.
That's right. You right. That's what it
And
is. But
and I
listen,
remember my granny had her own garden
but why is high blood pressure and shit so much worse in black people in black races than it is in other races?
because now we eating out more. Now you see more black people
But
eating.
you have more people. You have the same amount of people in different races eating out just as much as us, and they don't have those type of problems.
But the difference is majority of them are exercising.
No, no, I'm talking about like the big lazy white people or the big lazy Asian or the big lazy Mexican. They do the same thing we do, but they don't have those head problems. We do.
That's genetic too, though.
Are we the guinea pig?
Yeah.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
You ever heard of the rat race?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's we the guinea pigs, we the testers, we all of that when it comes to
That's
everything.
with medicine. That's with everything. You know what I'm saying? So
The medicine, we are the targets.
I just don't feel like I feel like just as simple as it is, putting in ingredients or you know what I'm saying, when they make food and they put the labels on the thing, I feel like the same thing happens in the lab for us. I feel like that shit is not for us to consume as far as race wise.
It's
I
not.
don't think we're supposed to consume it because it's not for us.
That whole food pyramid and all of that wasn't for us. We
I
not
don't feel like it's
supposed
for
to.
us.
We wasn't supposed to eat like that, drinking milk, whole milk, stuff like that. That wasn't for us. That
It's
was
not
for
for us, bro.
them because they have a different genetic makeup.
Yeah, yes, I 100% agree.
When I saw this video. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Dr. Sebi or somebody like that, but black people are more plant-based. So we supposed to be more fruit, fish, chicken, you know what I'm saying? That type of
Yeah,
not fried, but see, they switched it on us when they started giving us the scraps to the slaves. And a lot of those recipes was passed down. That's
yeah,
why we eat chitlins and stuff like that now.
100% agree. 100% agree. Like
You
they
mean
say,
oh, go
live
ahead.
off the land. No, I was just saying, like you say, live off, I mean, like they say, live off the land. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what we used to do. We used to live off our own land, but now we don't even own land no more. They took
Yeah,
that away.
I just told my son we was gonna go fishing. I was gonna teach him how to carve up his first fish. So just off me growing up, I remember my grandma and them showing me how to cut up fish.
And you get the spoon and you clean the scales off, cut the head off, cut the
You know what
tail, or you leave the
I'm
tail on because it was the crispy part at the end. Yeah, we
saying?
used to do that. Pick the peas, shell the peas, peel the. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
kitchen, you know what I'm saying? As a family, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Take all night. You be up 2 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, picking them peas
yeah.
and cutting, you know what I'm saying, spreading them collard greens. Man,
Pulling the
listen,
greens
man.
off the stalks, and man, we used to do that. We were more hands on. Now we don't really do that no more.
Now,
Everything is
now
processed
listen,
for us.
we don't do that, right? Now imagine 5 years from now. It's not even gonna exist anymore.
That's why they bought up all the farmland. They bought up all the, you know what I'm saying? They making sure that we can't fend for ourselves. We have to depend on them for everything. And that's
Got
another
to.
reason why I believe they targeting black folks with losing jobs
Yeah,
because they want us to depend off the government. And as long as we doing that, they can give us whatever they want to. And then I just saw this video. They putting vaccines in the fruits and the vegetables.
yes, and lettuce and all the shit.
The
Yeah.
lettuce, the tomatoes, they are putting like polio vaccines, different type of vaccines in. And this dude took somebody to court about it, and they was going back and forth. And he had to admit it. He was like, "Yeah." So he say, "So are these grocery stores gonna become like Walgreens now, or are Walgreens gonna have frozen sections, or like what? What are we going for here?"
Yeah.
it's starting to, but that's
And,
how
it,
they got
and it's
us
so
with
bad.
the
It's so
food.
bad, bro, that it's in organic food. I only shop at Jack. I mean, I only shop at a natural grocery store. But the fruit's so goddamn big, bro. It can't be
Mhm.
organic.
Look at these
Listen, man. I went in
chicken
the other day.
legs and stuff like that now, man. Them
Man,
things.
listen, bro. I went in the other day. A pomegranate about this small, right?
Mhm.
I went in there today. The same basket where them pomegranates was I saw the other day. Now they this big.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating, bro. Like they really this big. I said, damn, what changed between a week? They say, oh,
Everything
we got,
now is lab made.
man, bro. I'm telling you, man.
We
So
don't
think
know
about the
what we
fiber.
eat no more.
No, we don't. So think about the fiber. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to Google this and see how much percentage of human meat is actually in meat.
Let me
Or
see. I'm gonna look it up now.
Google human meat traps for food. It's gonna fuck your head up, man. They been talking about this shit for the past 4 years, 4 or 5 years, and I'm not sure that in order to push it through.
Google say there's no percentage of human
They're lying.
commercially sold.
Okay, look up human meat trial.
Say 2% of the hot dogs are and sausages are claimed to be, but the FDA denies this, of course.
Man, listen, bro.
But wasn't it? What was it? McDonald's? I think it was McDonald's where they just
McDonald's,
found
McDonald's has children in their meat.
had the
Um,
teeth. Somebody took a bite and it was teeth or a bone or something, and then they
I'm gonna
had
say
it tested and it was human bone.
allegedly because I don't want McDonald's to get on my ass.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
allegedly, McDonald's has always processed children meat. My son hasn't had McDonald's since he was 2. I
I
do
don't,
not allow my child to eat McDonald's.
we don't
But
know what they feeding us.
listen, man, it's just not at McDonald's. We had a shortage on meat 3 years ago. A week later, we never went out of the shortage. They just put the meat back on the shelves. Where the
Mhm.
hell did the meat come from?
Remember when we couldn't get no chicken wings or something like that? It was you could just get thighs. That's all you could
Where
get.
did the meat come from?
Yep.
Do you know how many people lives in the world that actually need that meat? How
They
many
started
restaurants
they
that
started
push that
growing it in
meat out?
labs.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. How many restaurants that push that meat out? Where did that meat come from? They cook them goddamn kids up, bro. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Meat is not red. Meat is a dark gray color. When the blood or the life is out of meat, there is no such thing as red meat. It is going to be gray. That is a dye that actually goes on the meat to show you that the meat is tasteful, is pure. But in reality, no, the blood is drained out of the meat. It's gonna be a grayish looking color.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People look at it and be like, no, this meat right here good. No, it's not. It's dyed. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what type of meat that's added to this meat. It's like a
Bill
pig.
Bill Gates told everybody at that seminar. He said at that time it was like 7 billion people in the world. And he said he think it's gonna grow to 9 billion. So if they do a good job with the vaccines, the medicine, and the food, they can get that number down. What do you think that means?
Damn. They clap
This
for
is
that. Listen,
yeah,
they
and they
clap
clap.
for him. They clap for him in that meeting, bro.
This is
I'll
all the
never
population
understand
of the
it,
world.
man. See these topics that you talking about right now, they kind of got me a little hot, bro, because you're 100% facts. And that's the shit that I used to research regularly, bro.
Yep.
They clapped for this man in that meeting like this was a goal to reach. This man is telling you that there is not enough land to take care of these people when we have land that's up for sale or we have land that's abandoned.
Bro,
Arizona is a complete desert.
if you got enough money, you can buy your own island.
What the hell are we talking about, man?
Where these islands come from? Because they
And
ain't on the
on
map.
top of that, if Bill Gates feel like XYZ amount of people that needs to die, why in the hell are you not on the list?
Hmm.
What makes you better than anybody else? You know what I'm saying?
Money.
Damn that money. Your
In their
knowledge,
mind.
your knowledge is not better than the next person, bro. You just in position. How do y'all not even die over us?
Yep.
It's a little girl right now in the hood that got the same type of concept of mindset that you got, but with a better intention on it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You said that XYZ amount of people need to die. And I never understand why the crowd went to clapping. If it was me, I would have started throwing rocks.
Right. Been like, what the hell you mean?
What the hell you
We got to
talking about?
get that number down.
I'll give you another scenario. Elon Musk. Okay, it's understood that we ain't went to space, right? Because if that's the case, why the hell does it take so many rockets to get to space? Y'all should already have the coordinates to get there. So you lying to me. Also, Elon must make a post and say, I think we're getting a step closer to breaking the firmament. What the fuck do you mean? Why are we celebrating it? Because if you break this glass, what's happening next? Is everybody that's cheering for you suicidal?
They
You know what
don't
I'm
pay
saying?
attention to what's really being said.
Yes. If he said that, I think we're close to breaking the firmament. Bro, what happens if you break the firmament, bro? Do we have a suction? Do we have a vacuum? Does water pour in and flood the earth? Does you know what I'm saying? What happens, bro? We don't know where we are.
I don't think they can. They've been trying for years, for decades
But
to
see,
get.
the thing is, they've been trying, but they've been also trying with bullshit tools. Elon Musk is actually the first one who actually put some money behind his work and actually build something that's strong enough to actually penetrate something. You know what I'm saying? Think about everybody else's spaceship that's been going on. All them hoes been kind of raggedy and blowing up before they even make, you know what I'm saying? That they break the atmosphere.
You see his do too. That when they go straight up, then they curve and go to the side.
Man, I think that's a disguise for them to land in the water.
Yeah, they not going. They
I
can't get
think
out there.
that I think space is in the water, bro. But I also do want to know what the fuck is under this glass dome. But I don't want you to break it because I don't know what's coming through that glass dome. It's like I don't know what's coming up. I don't know what's under the sea level. You know what I'm saying? Them two different objects that I don't want to know about. If it's aliens or underwater, leave their ass down there. Leave Aquaman and whoever his kinfolk is, that leave their ass down there, bro. Now, when we start talking about space, I don't too much care for it because I don't have enough resources to where I can build me a spaceship and I can dip my ass off and go figure it out.
Oh, nope.
Y'all don't require Americans to do that because, like I say, it's only one region that's building spaceships. I know for a fact Africans want to know what I'm saying. It's people in their backyard that can build this shit regularly, bro. It's people that's actually geniuses. But according to America, the only people that's doing it is them in our country. You know what I'm saying? In the United States. Man, there's people that's brilliant, my nigga, that's actually building things, that's actually able to, you know what I'm saying, build drones or they build an XYZ that can actually shoot up and see what we need to see. But they so airtight that they don't want to allow them people to have greatness.
No, because it's all about recognition.
Man, I'm
If
telling
I'm
you,
the
bro.
first one to do it, shit,
I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna come knock on you, they're gonna kick your
I'm
door
gonna
in,
be
you
the
know what
one in
I'm saying?
history books.
But listen, man, they're gonna come kick your door in and give you a seat at the goddamn table and try to make you help them figure this shit out. In reality, man, I know for a fact, man, it's people just like the African that died, I think like 3, 4 years ago, he figured out how to run the TV just off of TV with no cord, no nothing. He learned how to make a TV just by itself, running off his own cell. He did.
Look at what the African that made the what is his? He got his own battery, kind of like Tesla, but his lasts way longer. They tried to kill him twice. They actually killed his own boy. They invited him over here to the United States, had him at the White House, and tried to poison him. He lived. His homeboy died. So he went back to Africa and got protection. Now he done finished the car. Africa got a car that's better than Tesla, but they won't sell it over here in the United States.
Oh man. Think about Asia, man. The Samsung phone is 10 times better than any phone made in America, bro. But they would not sell the copyright the actual phone. Like I'm talking to you right now on the Samsung.
Mhm.
The features that the Samsung have, I can't even run it over. We've been in like the Samsung has been in 8K for damn near 2 years now, 2 3 years. I can't talk to you in AK because America doesn't support it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's a feature on my phone though. Why the hell is it a feature on my phone to run AK, but I can't run it over here? That's crazy work, bro.
Mm-mm. But I bet you if you go to China, you can use it.
Man, I could upload all day long. Come on, man. We live in a world where it's wicked outside, bro. It don't make sense. And I talked to my, like I said, I talked to my homeboy that was in the army, man, and he said you are actually free over here. You know what I'm saying? He said shit, it's rules and regulations in other countries that are set in stone where you can't move like you move over here. And I said, I don't understand it, but at the same time, it's also a lot of gateways and a lot of doors that shut because there's certain people that don't want to see you actually bringing this shit to light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's veteran or it's, you know what I'm saying, it's the future. It's not on their terms.
Yeah, they don't want that.
Yeah,
Like
and also,
look at the dude that came with the water car.
yeah,
And then they killed him at the grocery store, but they killed other people with him to make it seem like it was a random shooting, but he was actually the target, the black
yeah,
man. Even the white man that did it before him, he actually got it on the road and was driving and was never seen again.
yep. And
No,
then
if
this the thing though. So you will catch the cap. You will, know what I'm saying? He don't commit suicide and nothing like that, but he'll get captured. He'll go to court. He'll get sentenced, and you will never hear from him again.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? Why? Out of all the people that do documentaries and all this shit, why don't nobody ever follow with these people? Where they
see,
at?
they get shut down.
Where they
You
at? You know what I'm
they
saying?
and see that's the thing too. The Pentagon got a department strictly for movies, TV shows. So every script, everything that comes out, it has to be approved by them, or
Yeah,
you won't be able to do it. Like especially with these military movies, war movies. That's why they gave the Passion of Christ so much flack
yeah.
because he did it without approval. Now he talking about doing a second one.
They ain't gonna be able to do that.
Mm.
They ain't gonna be able to do that.
Dwayne say you think they can remake New Jack City
New Jack City.
with Wesley Snipes and who is
Yeah, I
that?
know, I know,
Ice
I
T.
know it.
Who
No.
else is that? Ooh, that'll be hard.
What are you gonna talk about? Myth and
Cause crack ain't crack no more.
yeah,
Don't
that's what I
nobody
said.
really
You gonna talk about myth and fentanyl?
unless you base it back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You can't really
Just like if they was to bring a set it off, you got to bring it into the today's time.
yeah. So
So
I think they could redo set it off. I think set it because I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
why. Because of the way they have females trending now. You're starting to see more females packing and carrying guns and shooting each other and stuff like that now.
I
So
believe that. I believe
Set It
that.
Off would be a pretty good, a big movie right now if they
I
were
believe
to
that.
redo it. But New Jack City, the drug game is different. So you have to adapt it in a way you probably would have to say fentanyl or make up your own drug like they do in a lot of these movies now. Like in Batman, they call it the drop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they might have to go that route, but they could say fentanyl or meth. Yeah, that's not really like it used to be. But
meth and fentanyl.
that's probably what they would use is fentanyl. That's what I
Yeah,
see in a lot of the TV shows now is fentanyl. So
yeah,
I think they can redo it. I think
yeah.
it just
I feel like on that nation they can redo it.
a lot of it depend on the actors though. He said Nino Brown, one of my favorite characters in the movie. Yeah, oh yeah, the way he played Nino Brown, now
I
that's
mean,
gonna
they
be
got
hard.
plenty. They got plenty of them. They got plenty of them to cut up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just
Yeah,
be honest. I mean, Nino Brown, that's your typical YN. All he gotta do is get loose.
yeah,
Run his own game.
act like NBA young boy or somebody.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and we got him.
give me your top five black movies of all time.
Oh shit!
And
You
chat, y'all can
asked.
put y'all's in the chat too. Top five movies of all time. That's a good one.
Um, um, we talking black movies, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or whichever ones you can just think of off the top of your head, because it's a lot of them that we got. It's a lot that's considered classics. It
Yeah,
just
I mean, I'm just going for. I'm not even going for classics. You know what I'm saying? As far as like you say, the set it off and all that. That's not what I'm looking for. 'Cause I could go to the Fresh. I could go to, know what I'm saying?
Forgot
All
about
them movies,
Fresh.
them was classic. Them
Fresh
was
was a good one.
Fresh was a damn good one. Know what I'm saying? Uh, damn man, it's on the tip of my tongue, man. I mean, you got Eve's Bayou. Got some
Mhm.
classics, man. You got some.
I started to watch that the other day too.
What's that?
Eve's Bayou.
That's
Yeah.
a classic, man. You got. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And it's a new movie, man. I love No Love Country. What is it called? The country. Damn, I can't think what it's called. Let me look it up.
For me, I'm gonna say Friday. That's one for the comedy. You got. I'm a big Pac fan the way he was in with Bishop. So I'm gonna say Juice. I got Love and Basketball. I like that one. Just the whole concept behind that movie. Let's see, that's three. Uh Try not to do all hood movies. Oh, The Wood. That is
Lovecraft
that
Country. Yeah, that's what I was in mind. Go ahead.
Love what?
Lovecraft Country.
I haven't seen that. I saw it on the
I
topics that I got, but
love that hoe, bro. I love
let's
a
see,
good
The
travel
Wood.
back.
Uh that's four. Let me see. If I would have to say a fifth one, that would be hard. Because now you got The Harder They Fall with Jonathan Majors. I like that
Mm-hmm.
one. I always like westerns and stuff like that anyway. I guess because I grew up on Gunsmoke. But I would say that, or you got, oh, I'm gonna say Black Panther though, because I'm a superhero fan too. So I'm gonna have to throw a superhero movie on there.
I got mixed emotions about Black Panther.
I Yeah, me too. Well, especially the second one. The second one I ain't really, but the first one I like the first one.
All right,
That, that's my five right there. That's
that's
what
your
I'm gonna say.
five.
But for now, for this time,
Uh, I'm gonna have to go with Harlem Nights.
I forgot about Harlem
That's
Night.
one. Know what I'm saying? Just because there was an all out comedian. Know what I'm saying?
I
Atmosphere.
forgot about Harlem Nights.
I'm a
Yeah,
backdoor one and go with Life.
I forgot about
But
Life.
because know what I'm saying, that them two right there is just that's just black excellence, bro. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? That's 100% fact. Uh,
Life. Yeah.
that's two. Uh, like I say, I don't really glorify the hood movies like that, man. I like them, but I just don't. I just have a complex of black people hurting black people. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all that represents in every one of those movies. We
And
killing
yeah,
each
you know what I'm saying. So I can't. I've always been watching, but I ain't never brought myself. Once I got older, I can't really just watch the movie like that. Like Forest 48, I can't really watch Forest 48 like that.
other. About the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
I
can't
don't
watch
watch.
Forest 48. Let me see. I'm on two. Soul Food. Soul Food is
Ooh,
a good one.
that's a good one. I forgot
Soul
about
Food is a
Soul
good
Food. Yeah.
one. That's three. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Damn, should I add Clark in there? Mr. Clark?
What is that?
Mr. Clark for East Side High. You
Oh
got East,
yeah, I
you got,
forgot.
you know what I'm saying? You got East Side High, Mr. Clark, you know what I'm saying, at the high school.
Yeah, I remember. I don't really remember that movie too much. I remember I watched it, but I don't really
Okay,
remember it too much.
okay. Antoine Fisher though.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. And
I don't know
that one
who.
right there, boy. I remember when me and my cousin watched that when I was in North Carolina, and we both over there trying to act like we wasn't crying. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying?
When he did that
Lion King, the first one.
with Simba,
Simba. That,
and yeah. But
they
that
got the
ain't
count.
really that a black movie,
Boy, hey, this is Africa.
man. It's
Hey,
animated
what
though.
happened? Listen though. Listen to the daddy. The daddy was black.
Mufasa, he was James
Mufasa was
Earl
black.
Jones. Yeah,
Yeah, don't go off of what we know now. Mufasa was black. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They were black. But okay, let's fresh it off. Um, thin line between love and hate.
say, oh yeah, say what's the
Yeah.
topic? Oh, top 5 black movies of all time. Thorough but sincere.
Cause that bitch Willie went crazy, man. That bitch told it. He told Martin, "Don't play with me before the shit even popped off." She said that, so I can't really fault her for tripping out like that.
Dwayne said, "What you say? You got what's yours? New Jack City, Training Day, Boys in the Hood, Dead Presidents, and Boomerang.
That president was a good one.
That was a good one. Sure was.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna kick it with. I'm gonna stick with what I said, man. I'm gonna put Fresh as my last one because them little cats they were different. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh. Hey, he was smart as hell in that movie.
Yeah.
I like how
What
he
about
played
what's
it.
that movie called when they was out there stealing them cars? I can't think of what it was called, but they was in New York stealing them cars, joyriding. Uh,
They was kids.
man, you know what? I'm gonna throw you. You said a black You said a black movie, right?
Yeah.
Blue Hill Avenue.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That
That
was
was
my
one of the
movie there.
most goodest videos ever.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
That was really a Tubi in 2025. That was a Tubi movie,
It was.
but it made matches just like a film in the big screen.
It was.
I can't
Cosby
think.
King say Harlem Nights, Life. Thorough say Harlem Nights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already done them. I already deemed them.
New Jersey
Uh,
Drive. Cosby King
that's what
say
it was. New Jersey Drive.
New Jersey Drive.
That's what
Ah,
it was. New
yeah.
Jersey Drive.
I remember that one.
When they were stealing them cars.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was
Hey,
a good one.
I got a bad ass leader though. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna throw that out there. Know what I'm saying?
I ain't
But
even think of those. I was just trying to mix them up because the best man was
man,
good.
you gotta think about
Uh,
South Central. South Central was a fool.
yeah. I forgot about South Central.
South Central was a fool, man. Hey,
Coming to America. Forgot
yeah,
about that one.
yeah. No, what I'm saying? They should have said top 10 because
Yeah, it's
black
hard to
people that
just
made
put
some.
five. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, dang, it's hard
Yeah,
to just say five.
black people that made some hits, man.
We got a lot of them. Man. Waiting to Exhale. That's another one. Say where y'all from? Texas.
Yeah, you got Baps.
I forgot about But Baps is what the carbon copy of what women are today. Majority of them.
You see, you got me in a row now. Booty Call,
Booty
classic.
Call, Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
That was a classic. You know what I'm saying?
And well, who was the other dude with Jamie? He funny as hell too. Be doing
What's
like
that?
the what was his name?
Uh, uh Speaking of Jamie Foxx, you got Bait Call. I mean Bait. That was a
That
classic.
ain't that the one that had Tom Cruise in it?
Nah, this the one when he went to penitentiary and they put that wire in his jaw.
I don't know if do I remember that?
Yeah, when he went to the penitentiary, he had they broke his jaw and put a wire in there, and they were trying to find that money.
Hmm.
That's a classic. You got to go and watch that one, brother.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Uh, and what's the other? What's that one with all the good actors, Morris Chestnut and with Terrence Howard and all them in it?
Oh, it
Uh,
say 5 Heartbeats. Ooh, that was a good one.
Five Heartbeats. That's a nasty.
Ooh,
Uh,
Temptations. Ooh,
Temptations. You
forgot
got
about them.
Last Holiday. That's what that bitch called. Last Holiday.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, nah,
Oh, you talking about the yeah, I said the wood on mine.
But
Uh
don't forget the Players Club. Now that we think about it,
yeah, Players
don't
Club.
forget the Players Club.
That's another one.
You got Kid and Play. You got
Yeah, House Party. You got
yeah,
that. Man, we got a lot of them when you really think
Poetic
about it.
Justice. You got, you know what I'm saying?
Forgot about Poetic Justice. That was another one that Pac played good in.
Yeah.
How
I'm
high? How high was I? Uh oh,
gonna give you a better one. You know what I'm saying? In today's time, The Pursuit of Happiness. I love that movie.
oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, Will did his thing in that one. That one,
Yeah, man.
and see, a lot of people don't think about 7 pounds.
Think
You
about Cookie, a
who?
Man of Honor.
Men of Honor.
You don't remember Man of Honor with Cuban in it?
Cuba
What
Gooding
was it?
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember the
Boy, that was
Titans? That's a good one. They say
remember
any
the
given
Titans.
Sunday. Oh, I got one for you. Dang, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Dang, right before I read that. What was it?
Oh, I'm gonna give you a badass when I just thought about it. It's about the motherfuckers that was Vice Lord and
Colors.
nah, not Colors. First Time Feeling.
I ain't never seen that.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one. It's about the Vice Lords and the VDs and all that.
I ain't never seen that one.
It got Omar Epps in it. Yeah,
Oh, Biker Boys.
Alka Boys, that's a good one. That's a good
Biker
ride or die.
Boys.
That's a good ride or die. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Uh
With Lorenz Tate and I can't think of the other dude name. What about Lean on Me?
yeah, what I said earlier. Mr.
Oh, you said,
Clark. Mr.
oh,
Clark.
okay. That's what that was. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Mr. Clark, Mr. Clark.
In Too
Um,
Deep, yeah, with LL and Omar Epps. That was a good one.
yeah, you're right.
Let me see.
Uh
We didn't say Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, of course. Oh, Fences. Remember that one with
yeah.
Denzel
Oh
and
yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Viola Davis?
Yeah,
Man,
he
say
predicted it himself. Yeah, I remember. I mean, I said predicted. He wrote
produced
that
it.
himself.
Yep.
Produced it. Yeah.
Color Purple. I don't. Now that I look back at the Color Purple, I don't really like it.
Yeah, that's why I ain't say too much about game moves and shit like that. Cause I mean, I liked it, but I ain't gonna say I liked it, but it's just I don't go back and watch that type of shit.
Right. Right.
But yeah, we got some classics though, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, come
Why
on,
do
bro.
fools fall in love? Yep, Frankie. Yep, yep. That's
Damn
a
man,
good one.
bro. We can how did we not shout out the Wayans brothers, man? You gotta think about all the movies they made. Oh, Shane.
Don't get what is it?
Don't be a menace.
Why drinking your juice in the hood? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, boy, they made some classics, man.
Do the right thing. I done brought up a list now. Y'all got me. Let's
Yeah, we
see.
done went beyond five, but that's what I'm saying. Like they got some classics, man. They just dawned on me though. Shane, you know what I'm saying? Shane was a fool.
Say Shotters. Shotters was good.
Yeah, that was hood. That was hood acquired.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, don't forget about Whippy. Shit, Whippy had sister that. yeah,
Sister's Act was a classic back in the 90s.
yeah. Don't forget about Whippy. Shit.
Blank Man. Yeah.
I'm gonna
That was
throw
one
one.
of the
I'm gonna
Wayans.
throw one. I'm gonna throw one out there that you got to respect. All the mamas and everybody was talking about this one, and the chat y'all gonna agree with me. Shit, how Stella got her groove back.
With Angela Bassett. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Fucking with
yeah,
that my
yeah.
baby, boy. That
I
right
got
there.
one that nobody, the chat ain't even mentioned yet.
What's that?
What's love got to do with it?
Yeah,
Boy, with Ike and Tina, Lorenz Tate
yeah,
and Angela Bassett. That's a classic right there.
yeah. And they said she was really the problem.
Yeah, she was. The
Yeah,
way they portrayed it, it was really her that was the
yeah,
problem and not him.
yeah.
I heard that too. Oh, Belly. Belly.
Eh, eh,
Belly
yeah,
was all right.
better's all right. I get
Hustle
better
and
than
Flow.
that. I get better than that. Hustle and flow. Yeah, I give you a hustle and flow. I give Billy. Uh,
Mm, yeah.
uh, uh, uh. Jason Leary.
Forgot about Jason Leary.
Can't forget
That's
about Jason
that's when
Leary.
Jada was her baddest, boy. God dang, I love her in that movie.
That nigga put that bitch on that
Ooh.
countertop, boy. I was so young and losing control.
Dwayne said, "What about Rush Hour?" Well, because it had
Yeah, I don't know if that
Jackie
was
Chan
necessarily black and I think that was like
nah,
black and
and
that was more for the
Asian.
entertainment.
That was more of a commercial. I mean, yeah, it was more commercial based than urban.
Hey, that nigga, what's his name?
Bad
West
Boys.
Wesley Snipes had another one. And what that movie called? Undisputed.
Undisputed with Ving
When
Rhames.
Yeah, when he went to jail and he had to know
And
what
you
I'm saying.
know they say that movie is based off Mike Tyson when he went to prison and he got beat in there. That's why when he came out, he never was the same.
I ain't hear that.
Yep.
Mm, damn.
That's what I heard. Now I don't know if that's true. Blade, yeah, Blade was a classic. Blade, see, a lot of
Let
people
me say
don't
the coach.
realize Blade is the reason why Marvel is where it's at now.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for Blade, Passenger 57, oh yeah, that's one of my favorite Wesley Snipes movies.
yeah, that's Wesley
But
Snipes.
if
Yeah,
it wasn't for Blade, there wouldn't be no Marvel right now.
nah, most definitely.
White Men Can't Jump, that was definitely a good one.
Yeah,
So let me ask y'all this then. What era, the 90s era of movies, 2000s, 2010, 2020 and up, or the
90s,
80s, which era you think had the best movies? What y'all
90s
think,
and
Jack?
80s,
I'm gonna
90s
say
and 80s.
90s. I'm gonna say 90s had that was the best. I mean, the 2000s brought Training Day and Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Remember that one? They say 90s.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Roscoe Jenkins was a damn good one though.
But
That's a damn good one. That's definitely a family function movie right there. I give
oh
you
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Uh
Dwayne say the 90s. You a Cosmic King. You got all the comic books. Oh, so you
oh
a
man,
Marvel
listen
fan.
here. Hold on, let me pause real quick. Let me say this right here because I feel like this is the greatest movie of all time, and I'm not gonna cap to you.
80s and 90s.
Um, um, I just had it on the tip of my tongue, man. The Serena sisters. King Richard.
Oh, where,
King
where
Richard.
Will played the daddy.
Goddamn best movie ever created. I dropped a tear on that movie.
That
I'm
was
not even gonna cap to you, man. That man that was so great in his teaching and understanding and the message that he pushed on the national TV when they wrote that movie was one of the best movies created.
that
And
was a
I
good
put that hands down.
it was
I
definitely a
actually
good
have
movie.
a copy of the cover of the album in my room. That's how good I feel like that movie was. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot about that.
That was a good one. I'm gonna tell you another good one that's kind of similar. Remember Daddy's Little Girls
Yeah.
with Idris Elba?
Yeah, Giuseppe. I like that one.
Shoot.
I like that one. I like that one. But
Brother
one
say he
thing
just
about
like the
me,
Blade.
if you get on this platform and you make a movie and you show me what the time it took and the work y'all put in, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
If that storyline match up, bro, and it go into what y'all talking about, and it makes sense to why Michael Jackson is who he is, I'ma shed a tear because I believe I
I hope
love
they
Chris
get this right, man, because
Taylor.
for
Mm-mm.
what Michael was to us, to our generation, and for this new generation to be able to see his real story, they got to get this right because
Listen here, man. They
that's the
said Mike
greatest
didn't fuck with them folks.
entertainer of all time.
They said Mike didn't fuck with them folks. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They said Mike wasn't fooling with his brothers now.
Well, no, because they turned on him, right? Because
Man,
for a minute they had Blue Streak is another good one.
Blue Streak is no. But
National Security too. But they
yeah,
say for a minute that's why you got the Jacksons doing songs without Mike, and he went solo.
yes, Mike went on stage publicly and told him that he ain't doing no more songs, no more tours with the Jackson brothers. He is by himself. He done this because they involved him in it by saying that he was a part of it and he didn't want to upset the fans, so he done it. But the last day on the world tour, when they tried to make him do some more tours and another album, he canceled all that shit live on stage. He didn't want to do it from day one. He didn't fool with his brothers. When they was on tour, he had his own tour bus and he went on by his way. They was never seen together other than on stage.
Hmm.
Yes. So I do want to see how the movie come out because I want to know if y'all gonna tell the truth.
You know they not.
Yeah, nah.
Especially not with one of the brothers' son playing as Michael.
I'm gonna throw tomatoes.
You might well get you a bag of 'em.
I'm gonna be on that motherfucker on rotten apples. I mean on rocking whatever it called throwing tomatoes. Because one thing I realize is when I say immortal, it's certain steps to that shit. And Michael Jackson is really immortal. And I realized that shit this year. When my son started regularly, just naturally just started listening to Michael Jackson and nobody had to help him. Like he started listening to Michael Jackson probably like 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fan. I didn't put him on it. TV didn't put him on it. He naturally just attracted to Michael Jackson. He's immortal. He's a god. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
look at all the choreography today. All of it got some type of form of his dance moves or his
Yes.
choreography in it.
Yes.
He's the only artist that they mimic. Every artist you've seen has done something of Michael Jackson.
Something of Michael Jackson, man. I'm here to tell you, man. I witnessed it this year, man. He is immortal, bro. He is what they speak of when they speak of the guys. In order to be immortal, you have to. I've realized that you have to be talked about for centuries. You have to be talked about beyond death.
It
But
was a
people,
it was a I don't know if it was like I want to say a tribe, but I know it was like a town or something in Africa that crowned him the king of their town. So he was actually a king in Africa.
yes, he is, bro. Listen, man. The man is breaking records in his yeah.
He said, when was the
Nobody,
last time we had a good Michael Jackson movie? We've never had one because that one
we've
Flex
never,
did was trash.
man, bro. For them to put flex on, let me I got one
Then they
other
had him
thing.
with this makeup, making him look like he was light skinned and shit. Nah,
Yeah,
it didn't work. It didn't work. Cosmic say I got the hookup. Oh man, Master P. Yeah, that was a good one. Him and AJ Johnson. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a real good one right there. What y'all think about Above the Rim? You know what I'm saying? That's another one. Love Jones. Oh, Love Jones. Man, that if you ain't seen that movie
Other Jones are more of a
with Lorenz Tate and Nia Long, man, that's my
yeah,
movie right there.
yeah. I thought they was gonna actually get together when they grew up.
Now that's one they could remake today, and I think it'll still be a classic.
Yeah. I'm gonna tap out. Hold on. Give me a second.
So you think his nephew gonna do terrible? I don't like the way they got his nephew looking because they got his nose too big. Who looked up to James Brown, who was just like that? Oh, Mike looked up to James Brown. That's what you're saying? I can see that. He had, I mean, you gotta think he had several influences back then too. Because he said he was influenced by Diana Ross, which is, I don't know, Quincy Jones. You know, I mean, Mike, he ain't supposed to look like, but you want him to be close. You want him to be close to how he look. The only thing to me, like he got the look, is just they got his nose too long, and Mike nose was a little
They got
wide.
that. They got that way too big.
Yeah, they got his nose too big. That's the only thing I got to say with it. But other than that, they got it. He kind of looked like Mike. I
Yeah.
just hope it's really it's gonna depend on his acting. If he,
I, me personally, just me personally, I feel like they gonna get the acting right. They gonna get the character right. I just honestly feel like when it come time to the storyline, they're gonna do like a Zelda Blanca. They're gonna do like everybody else. They're gonna shelter the truth.
yeah, they ain't gonna put it all out there.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we deserve it. It's X amount of years later.
They gonna tell the story about the Macaulay Culkin. They ain't gonna tell the truth about that and about how Sony and all them put that story out there and made it fake. And Macaulay Culkin actually came out and said they were told to do that. All them little
Yeah,
kids that you know what I'm saying. They gonna make it seem like I believe they're gonna try to taint his image in a certain way.
nah, for real. So that's why I say, man, I feel like honestly, they gonna mask it, but to me, we'll never get the opportunity again.
No,
Why not give it to us now?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If this was a regular person, y'all would have went in and ball for ball on VH1. Y'all would have went in hard on, you know what I'm saying, on a documentary. Man, give us who we want on stage, man. I mean, it's already been written in stone. That didn't trash the man said he messed with kids. That they said he did XYZ. They just said, you know what I'm saying? Tell the
mhm,
truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna give it to us.
yeah.
Because you only
But
gotta do it one time and just get out the way.
but then if they do that, they know people gonna look at that whole situation totally different. Because now you're gonna look at Sony, and then what that's gonna do is make you start looking at the other artists, Whitney Houston or R. Kelly. You know what I'm
I feel like
saying?
I feel like we got a Whitney Houston movie coming in the next 5 years.
They already did one. I
No,
just watched it
that was
the other
like
day,
that.
but
That was
that
like
was
that.
yeah, that wasn't that wasn't
Hey, hey, they didn't tell the truth about Whitney.
nah,
That was
nah.
not the Whitney we knew. Whitney
Nah,
was out here living. Nigga, hey,
Whitney had Bobby lit.
Bobby,
You know what I'm saying?
Bobby
Everybody
was
blamed Bobby back
gone.
then, but what people didn't realize it was Whitney that got Bobby like that. Cause
Hey, Whitney took Bobby quick as hell.
Whitney was out there, boy.
Hey, Whitney got Bobby kidnapped.
Whitney was out there.
Hey,
So let me ask you
hey,
this: What's
what's
your
up?
we talked about movies. Let's talk about TV shows from the 90s. Let's just specifically do the 90s since everybody, majority of the chat said that was the best decade. What's the best TV show of the 90s?
Mm.
Who is that? I don't know how to say that. Aquacabas? Black
No,
Power, of
the
course.
90s.
I mean, you got Fresh Prince, you got Martin, Different World.
I'm gonna tap that Martin, man. I
I
feel
don't
like
like the way what's her name fucked that show up. I ain't
Gina.
trying to cut. Yeah,
Gina.
man, she messed it up, man.
She fucked it up. She fucked the dope up, but
And when you hear Cole, the dude that played Cole, tell the story about it, he even hate that it went the way it went towards the end.
I was Jamie Foxx in the 90s or the 2000s?
Jamie Foxx came out in 96.
Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Top tier. Jamie Foxx.
You
Jamie
got
Foxx, Martin, Fresh Prince.
let me
In a
let me
row.
name something. I got a little list. This gave me a list of I think this is 25 or 20. So you got Fresh Prince, Living Single, Family Matters, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. You got Good Times was in the 70s. I don't know why that's on here.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Wayans brothers, Martin, Different World, Rock. A lot of people don't remember Rock.
I don't want them.
You don't remember Rock?
Uh-uh.
Man, that was the show. I did a clip and it went viral about when he had I forgot what the dude name is, and he was a drug dealer. Rock choked him on his dough, and the dude had to
I
step.
remember that. I remember that. I remember that.
Hey,
Hey, so you know the person that played that role, man, he was facing life in the penitentiary, man, and he came out and changed his life.
oh yeah,
Man, they say he was a full-fledged menace out here. The dude that played the daddy on Miss Stanley, right, the woke brother, what's his name? Uh,
Menace to society. I'm
the
thinking.
daddy, what was the brother that was woke? Farrakhan, man. Damn, what was his name? Raheem. That is not that's what's called
That's Juice.
that's Juice. He was trying to take them. He was trying to talk that knowledge to him, man, on Miss Society.
Yeah.
His daddy, they said he was a fool
Oh, he
before
probably
he before he got into this role of acting. He was already facing, I believe, either manslaughter or homicide or something like that. And he just got a second win, man. He started doing his homework in the pen and became an actor in the pen, man, and came out and stuck with that shit.
that's what's up.
Turned golden. But they said that nigga, he was a menace when he was outside, though. He just changed.
That's what's up.
So I do believe in second chances.
You
Just not
got
right.
In Living Color that came out in the 90s
Yeah,
in 1990.
I remember that.
Sister Sister with Tia and Tamara.
Not even
Sinbad
close.
Show.
Not close. Come on,
Nah.
keep getting to me.
Steve Harvey Show.
Uh-uh.
Keenan and Kel.
Nah. They, they
Yeah,
they
I
took
ain't
the kids
never.
by a chokehold.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx Show and Moesha.
Top tier, Jamie Foxx.
I'm gonna say, ooh, that's hard.
I told you my three in a row. Jamie Foxx, Martin, Fresh Prince.
yeah, yeah.
And if we're gonna go farther than that, I do Living Color like number 5, and then somewhere
Okay.
off in there. But the top three is for sure them three in that order.
I'm gonna say Martin, Fresh Prince, Family Matters. I grew up on that. That was always one of my. I don't even know why, because I still watch it now, and it's corny as hell.
What's that?
When I go back and watch Family Matters now, it's corny.
Yeah, I ain't giving the Family Matters just to his film because ain't nobody rocking harder than Jamie. Jamie would had you laughing from point A to point B.
Jamie, yeah.
Now
Let me
Martin
see.
was on the
And
same
Rock.
thing.
I gotta put Rock on there just for the storyline of Rock.
Yeah, I ain't know about Rock, but I know about Jamie. Jamie. That shit was funny, bro. And he had a broader scale of acting. You know what I'm saying? Even though they was in a hotel and majority of it took place at the hotel, he rocked that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where you from? What is that? Aquacabas? She say, pray for H. Rap Brown. He is a political prisoner incarcerated on false charges. They said he was only 3 months. He has only 3 months to live, and they were not giving medical attention. Of course.
We
Where you?
need to try to figure out how to talk about him. What happened? Talk
Yeah,
to us.
like she said, Jamil Abdullah El Amin. That's his information.
Where is he
Five
locked up
five
at?
five. It said North Carolina
Hmm.
in Buckner Federal.
Hey, do you think we can start getting interviews with inmates?
You'll have to go through the warden.
I'm just saying we started in Texas though. You know what I'm saying?
We could. I think we could, but it would depend. You know, you got to, grease the warden palms a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Grease his
It is
palms.
true.
He'll let you do it as long
It
as it's
is
behind
true.
the glass. Or a lot of them, they don't even care if it's behind the glass because
Nah, they have a whole sitting.
they have a whole setup and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
That
and I'm
would
down
be
for it. We can start in Dallas County because y'all got more, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got more people that's waiting to be shipped off than anything, you know what I'm saying? Versus the small towns.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That would be and that could be a good story for them to tell, be able to get their stories out, especially a lot of because look, I met this dude, bro. He got locked up in 91. Now, fast forward to 2015, the DA, remember that DA, that white DA, they say she went crazy, but she was overturning a lot of black cases that were falsely accused, and they was getting out of prison. They was paying millions, right? And then all of a sudden she went crazy, they say. But she had overturned his case. He had been locked up for 26 years. Dude was asking, he didn't even know cell phones weren't even out. So he told me his whole story and everything. He said he went into a store when nobody in the store. He didn't know the dude was dead behind the counter. He go into the store, he get a soda, sit it on the counter. He waiting for the dude to, come out or nothing like that. He never came out. So he left the money on the counter. He had been going there every day, so he knew it. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, the dude had been robbed and killed. Well, his fingerprints was left on the money. So they didn't do no searching or nothing. They charged him with it. Fast forward to 2015, she finds that the DNA didn't match and none of that. They checked the cameras. They didn't even check the cameras back then. He gets out. They had to pay him. And this is what's crazy. He was getting $3 million for 26 years. And he told me, he was like, man, I don't even care about the money. He was like, I got one sister left. I just want to get out, see my sister. And he was from Dallas. He was like, man, he was asking me, do they still got this? The when he went in, it was just the green line. I was like, man, they got the orange, the red, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling them all that. Like, he was like, man, I ain't know none of that. He said, I ain't gonna even know how to work a phone. He said, my sister told me she done got me an iPhone and I'm gonna have to learn how to work it. I said, man, you might well start off with a flip phone because you don't need no iPhone. But
I started your ass from PayPal.
it
Shit.
was just crazy how I'm sitting there talking to somebody that actually went through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 26 years he was locked up. And he was like, man, I'm finna be a millionaire when I get out. I don't even care about the money. I just want to get out and see myself. He lost his mama, his granny, his daddy, his aunties, his uncles. Everybody was gone but one sister. That's all he had left. I
Yeah,
say,
that's
man,
crazy,
say,
man. That's dark times, man. To know that I have spent this time on earth and lost 27 years of what I could have been doing was living up to the utmost, but I'll never be able to get there. I could pass out in 5 years from now, but I would never be able to say I have lived to my
when I,
full potential.
when I met him, he was 50. I want to say 56, if I remember right.
What do you do at 56?
Your whole life is you. I mean, you got $3 million. So let's say Texas, no state tax. So he probably still had at least 2 million afterwards. With
What do I do besides buy 1,000 hookers?
what do you do?
What do you
Become a
do?
farmer, get you a ranch, live the peaceful life.
What do you do?
But your 40s you done missed, your 30s you done missed, and part of your 20s you missed.
Yeah.
Your kids that you had, they grown and done had kids. They don't even know you.
They don't know you. They
You
would
don't
not be.
know them.
They would not be leaving the kids at your house this Christmas
You know what I'm saying?
because they
Like
don't know. They don't know you.
they
It's
don't know
not
you.
because they scared of what you're gonna do. They just don't. You're a stranger, and you're
Straight
somebody's dad. You're one of their dads, but you're a
yeah.
stranger.
You're a complete stranger. You got to get to know your kids all over again. I was gone from mine for 2 years, and that 2 years I had to learn them all over again. They didn't like
That's
the
my
same
love.
stuff. They didn't like, you know what I'm saying?
You come
Just
home trying to
imagine
play. You come home trying to play daddy, and they not
you
understanding.
no, you can't play it the same way. You have to work
Mm-mm.
that back in. And just imagine 26 years. And this is what's crazy about black people when you look at it. Yeah, we the most arrested, but we also the most exonerated, which means we the
Mhm.
falsely accused more than anybody else. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I done got
Mhm.
sidetracked, but he said in the house. Oh, I forgot about in the house with LL Cool J and the dude that played Carlton.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know, it's messed up how they take our life away and then think, oh well, let's just throw the nigga some money. You know what I'm saying? We throw him a couple million, he be
We'll
all
shut
right with
up.
that.
We'll shut up. Let's change the live. We'll shut up.
He'll be all right with that.
Nah, man, I'm not.
But what the dude say in life? What does it matter? We got 40 years of free labor.
Hell yeah.
We got 26 years of free labor out of him. Shit, hey,
That's all it takes too.
they don't care at that point.
Damn, man, that shit crazy when you sit up to think about America, man, and how we get treated, bro. That shit.
And
Oh
this is what's
man.
crazy about it. When you go back and you check history and you do your digging and your research, you can't find no specific reason why they did it, except for we were on top and they wouldn't. Everywhere you looked, black people ran everything. Black people had the money, the land, and they were able to take it and flip the entire thing around. And once they won it and took over, they could rewrite history and make it seem like it was something else.
Yeah.
But and then I look back too. I found one thing. So Alexander the Sixth, the Pope, he was the sixth Pope. So voodoo, and this is why I had put voodoo on the list, but I think I took it off. But what voodoo was, so a lot of the people were leaving Europe, going to Africa to get healed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because only the people in Africa could heal you using voodoo. They use drums, music. That's why they changed our music and changed the frequencies of everything because we used to use it to heal.
Man, we was
It-
happy, bro.
spiritual, everything. So the Pope hired people in the Catholic Church to try to mimic what the Africans were doing, but they couldn't. And so people were leaving the Catholic Church going to practice voodooism. He couldn't take it. They say that's why he ended up going to China. He sent people to China. See, China know the truth too, because they the ones sold them the gunpowder. They had the guns, but they didn't know how to use them. Some of the black people, which were Moors, turned on others and taught them how to use the guns. Then they go to China and got the gunpowder, but they told China it was for something else. They didn't tell them that they was going to use it to go and kill black people with it and put fear in them to get the slaves and all of that. So they say the church is part of the reason why slavery started. And also, another thing I found too was black is the most dominant gene. And they felt like the only way to fully get us away was to make everybody in the world hate us. Because if not, we the only ones that it don't matter who we have a baby with, it's gonna be considered black. And if you do it enough, you'll be done wiped out a whole race.
Yeah.
I read that too, but I don't know about that part. But I know they say the church part, the Catholic Church is one of the main reasons why slavery was started because they couldn't mimic us. They couldn't do what we was doing. And if you look at a lot of the movies like Aladdin, where he tried to throw the snake down and made it turn, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to get his magicians to do some of the same thing the genie was doing, but he couldn't. I believe a
Yeah.
lot of this stuff is based off of back then. They just put it in cartoons and put it in different forms and stuff like that to make it seem like it's something else. but they telling us the truth.
I can believe that though. You know what I'm saying? And that's really kind of a scary situation. You know what I'm saying? To where you think about our history, it being wiped out, and then bits and pieces being rewritten. But at the same time, if you just sit up and think about the story that's being told and analyze the persons the people that's actually being talked about, you start seeing yourself in the story. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You start seeing your culture in that story and
Yep.
realize that you being blacked out, but at the same time you haven't, because they gotta tell the story, or they gotta make the story sound like XYZ, but in reality, man, you know what characters is what.
Yep.
Like a prince, like I say, we might not know our history, but if you look at Prince of Egypt, the movie, technically they dumbed us as Ramses and the prince, you know what I'm saying, the kings and queens. But you also see a a tan race that's called the Hebrews, that the Lord came and saved and gave the power to Moses to overpower the Black Thrones, which is the kings and queens.
Right.
And that's how, you know what I'm saying? So when I say the storyline that they tell you, to me, now I'm not gonna lie, I feel like semi the story of Prince of Egypt is kind of halfway right. I'm not talking about the biblical term and all how, you know what I'm saying, God took favor and shit like that, but at some point we gotta sit up and say amongst each other that if we're gonna keep calling ourselves kings and queens, the Hebrews have to eventually take over. And you know what I'm saying? We can't be Hebrews and we can't be, you know what I'm saying? We can't be kings and Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Jews overpowered, you know what I'm saying? And they got their shine on, and they took the power, they rose up, took it, and you know what I'm saying? That's what they live off of, you know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what Prince of Egypt movie is about. Them overcoming, and God was on their side, and they helped them conquer and take over, and you know what I'm saying, it started a new world, you know what I'm saying? Versus the Ten Commandments, the laws, the way of living, and what we basically abide by right now. Before then, them laws wasn't written.
No,
You know
that's
what
why
I'm
they
saying?
wrote them. See, our original Bible, we don't know what was in it because they took it and it disappeared for 60 years. Then they gave us this King James version.
But
But
think about, not to cut you off, bro, but just think about it back then. So if I was a Hebrew and we took over and we did XYZ, why wouldn't I burn all the history in the castle? I mean, all the history in the pyramids.
yep,
So don't that sort of sound for me when they say they burnt all our knowledge and they burnt away who we was, they stripped away who we was, and all that. Don't that sound like the same time that would happen
yep,
when we overpowered and we became conquerors,
yep,
which led us to be the Jews, you know what I'm saying, which is in control right now. And why we have so much power over the whites, we have so much power over everybody, because we are the ones who actually dominated and took over and had enough power to where we were the ones that did this. To me, I mean, I just take its and bits of movies and its and bits of stories being told to me, and I do my homework, you know what I'm saying, in my mind.
right, right.
And
Yeah,
that kind of what makes sense to me. Not saying it's right. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody hold me and say that I'm saying that this is how the Bible said it or this how it would. But to me, what are the Catholics, what are the other races telling they people in church or telling their children what really happened? Because they all have a story of their own guy. We the only ones that follow somebody else's story.
hmm
You know what I'm
all
saying?
of
When they
ours was
tell,
wiped out. Then what's so crazy is they all the superheroes that they made now are based off of our original gods.
come
See,
on,
we
man.
we didn't worship just one.
Yeah. So
We had
just,
a god for everything, a sun god, god of the
and
land,
that's
water.
another thing. We worship the God of the sun. We, you know what I'm saying? We worship the sun. We
We were
work
sun people.
we worship the land. We worship the moon. We worship, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't worshiping actual beings.
Nope.
We were worshiping our land. We were praying for fruitful, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Damn, I had a brain fart, but crops. You know what I'm saying? We was praying for the sun to, you know what I'm saying, to give us our strength, and
Right.
the moons, and the, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't praying to actual gods
Right.
until they changed it up.
Yep. That's why I always say there was only one weapon of mass destruction that's ever been on this earth, and that was the Bible. It's the only one everywhere they done took it. It's been nothing but destruction because
Listen,
they used it to colonize everybody.
that Bible by itself has taken down so many countries, cities, states, people's
Nation.
mind in general, nations.
Yep.
That Bible alone is more powerful than Jesus itself,
They used
than
it to
God itself.
colonize everything.
That Bible, all that Bible got to do is enter a room, or somebody got to flip a page and read a verse out that Bible, and instantly people start listening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To this day, I honestly, the God truth hate this. People will quote a saying and say God felt this way or God said this. God ain't said nothing. You're putting those words in that man's mouth. You know what I'm saying? You're saying what you feel like or what the pastor interprets to what God said, and you're gonna run with it. And then if that don't work for you, you will start saying my God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My God doesn't judge. My God doesn't XYZ. No, you're just finding comfort in your own belief. You know what I'm saying? But you're still abiding by the Bible, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know me, I ain't gonna dig too deep in there on that end. But
We'll get on that one next week. I got one more, man, and I'm gonna let you get up out of here.
all right, man, I
Go
got one
later on.
part I want you to read too before we get up out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick it
Uh,
out the stack. I'm a guest puller. I ain't gonna just pull it off the top. I'm a shuffle. But go ahead.
This our last segment. Well, next to last, since you got one more, but it's called the Black Print.
Tell me about it. What you got?
Hold on, it's supposed to. Let me see if it play. It ain't playing. Oh, there you go. Can you see that?
The black print. Yes, sir, I can.
Okay.
Yo, they're working at you.
I'm trying to get this going. It's so look right here. This is where we'll talk about money and talk about how we can, deal with it, finances in this economy.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's figuring out how to make money or figuring out stocks, how to invest. That's what we're gonna use this segment for right there. And we call it the black print, basically like the blueprint, but it's our
Okay.
version, the black print. So I got the top 5 ways to make money in this economy in 2025.
What
Number
you got?
one says freelancing and high demand skills.
Mm-hmm.
Says since AI and data analysis, cybersecurity, anything that deals with the computer right now is
It's a hot commodity. Yes,
hot
sir.
commodity. Yep. Yep. Building
So
a strong portfolio, professional online presence. That is a hot commodity right now.
I'm actually trying to get into an AI school as we speak.
Me too.
Um, I honestly believe I have always believed in technology. Even back when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I always wanted the new when BlackBerry was hot, I always wanted the new phone. But let's just fast forward to now. If it was me and I'm going into it, I'm definitely gonna tap into AI.
Mhm.
I'm definitely gonna tap into anything that got to do with social crypto. I'm gonna learn that 100%, you know what I'm saying? Because digital is the new wave. All this thinking that credit in XYZ is the light and the shining armor. No, you're gonna definitely have to dig into crypto, and you're gonna have to learn how to deal with technology if you want to get ahead.
Yeah.
Once you realize that, you will have an angle to where you can dive in deep, and you can use your advantage amongst people that's trying to learn this or trying to get a positive gain on
Mhm.
how to work AI. Or you could, you know what I'm saying, like build portfolios and XYZ for people. You would most definitely grow in it, especially if you learn how to code.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 2 is launching an e-commerce business, which you can sell your own products. You can use print on demand. It say
Um,
suppliers handle inventory and shipping with that, or drop shipping.
Dropship.
I actually got a Shopify store that I do Black Club products, but I just haven't launched it yet. You know what I'm saying? I had launched it back in like July, but then
Mm-hmm.
I kind of stopped because I was like, it was a lot to keep up with. I had made some sales. I had a few of my homeboys, stuff like that. They bought some shirts and stuff. I had like graphic tees and stuff with the logo. I just wanted to try it out. And I sent my kids some shirts for them to wear around, And I was like, yeah, this y'all brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm building this for
Mhm.
y'all. So I
So,
actually started that route.
so I am actually in the clothing line. Well, not with a clothing business. So I make prints and I know so I put them on shirts and it's crazy that I ain't never wore them on here. You know what? Actually, I got some pants on that got my logo on here. Well,
That's what's up.
I be so much in a rush that I've only made is probably three shirts for myself. But
Yeah.
I will say this: as far as a small business scale, as far as making clothes, that is definitely a small hustle. And it's not a small hustle, but it's a big scale. See, I only sell on Snapchat. I haven't went to Facebook, I haven't went to TikTok,
Right.
but it's just all over. I've made all my money and I've been able to make a living off of selling on TikTok. I mean not TikTok, but Snapchat off of selling my shirts and now designing clothes with my prints to put them on shirts, man. It's a lucrative business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling everybody to dive in it, but
Right.
because it's a headache. Like yesterday, I spent 11 hours trying to get my printer to work. You know what I'm saying? So that's a full day. But
Yeah.
once it started working, I still had 23 orders I had to get done. So,
That's good.
you know what I'm saying? So it's a lucrative business. It's just you're definitely gonna have headache. And
Oh yeah.
depending on the printer that you get, the more expensive the headache.
Mm.
So and then once you upgrade to stickers and stitching and stuff like that, the money's gonna grow. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's just a matter of maintenance.
Just
Maintenance
putting the
is
time in.
Yeah, maintenance is gonna give you a headache to where you're gonna say, "Man, if this stuff, man, I can't take it." You know what I'm saying?
That's what I got.
I swear to God, bro. Listen, man, I punched my printer yesterday, bro. Listen, man. I have been battling with this printer for 3 days. Yesterday, it would not work right at all. I
It be
punched
days
it.
like that
I
too.
punched it, bro. I'm not gonna say up in cap. I punched it. I punched it. I walked off. I came back 2 hours later. It worked.
Mm.
Can't make this up. So I stayed up
Right.
to 4:30 this morning getting 10 shirts done when I still got 7 to do now.
Mm.
But to me, I feel like in the long run, it's gonna be worth it because if I actually be able to buy the equipment to open up a factory
Right.
versus the shop,
Right.
it's over with. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I can get past the in-house, go to the shop, and then go to the manufacturer, it's over with. That's what my mindset is.
Number three, creating digital content. Basically, like what we doing now, YouTube, a podcast, or selling digital products like ebooks or templates. It say monetization income can come from advertising revenue like Google AdSense, brand sponsorships, affiliate marketing, or direct sales of digital products or online courses.
And that shit hard.
That shit hard right there. Because it's the
Oh
consistency with
oh
that
my
one.
god.
You have to stay consistent.
I'm gonna let you take this one. Oh my god.
You have to stay consistent because
You got to.
man, when I tell you, if you just miss a week,
Uh,
yo, the algorithm gonna push you so far back down. Trust me, I know. I was man,
no.
I hate it too because it's like now the views have completely changed from where they were at one point. All because I took like a week or up to a month off.
Man, I took 2 months off, bro. And that was a horrible mistake. I don't even think I get 20 views no more. When I
Listen.
was in the
Oh, and
hundreds and 200.
TikTok. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about how they did me over. I used to get at least 100,000 on my
Yeah.
videos
I
on
remember I
TikTok.
saw you. I saw you. I saw you. You was over there
Now
acting bad.
1,000. My last one did like 600. I said, man, what is going on? Like, I took that time off, and TikTok. I guess they said, nah, you got the
Yeah, you ain't consistent. You didn't come to
mm,
work for 2 months, huh? Okay.
man. Mm-mm,
Okay,
mm-mm.
yeah. They put you on a probational period.
Number four, investing in financial assets. They say this could range from lower risk options like high yield savings accounts,
Mm-hmm.
certificates of deposit, to higher risk, potentially higher return options like dividend stocks, index funds, real estate investment trusts, or cryptocurrency, like you were saying earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got a partner from my hometown. He is teaching me trading. So he be giving me like the stuff to go read. And he was like, man, first he said, just start reading this, and this. He sent me videos. He was like, because I don't want you to jump in and then you lose money. So now
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning about options and calls and you know what I'm saying, all of that,
Yep.
the expiration dates, the IVs, the EVs, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot to it. It's a
So
lot when you
I don't option trade and I don't day trade. I play the long game, but right now the long game whooping my ass.
they say that long game a mug.
That long game right now, listen here, I have lost, and it's not to exclude my business or anything in that nature, but I have lost 7 grand on the long game. Now, will it come back? Most definitely. But again, it's called the long game. You know what I'm saying?
For a
It
reason.
might, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It might take a year and a half or 2 years for that to build back up.
Right.
You just got to sit there and wait on it. Or you can be scared and just pull all your money out and say it's never going to build back up. I'm a long game waiter. I have patience. But beyond that, there are multiple ways that you can honestly build yourself up. Um, it depends on where your credit is. It depends on where your money is. If you have good credit, you can be the best rapper alive. Because credit, rappers do, all rappers do is bad credit, poor credit. We have a loan down here for you. Come get it, and they get a magical $800. An 800 credit score, and they become rappers. And they get a loan with the business. Same thing you can do with your credit. If you get your credit good for 800, up to 800 to a 700, you can get any loan that you see rappers or business owners have.
Right.
You don't have to sit back and wonder what if. If you concentrate and take out small loans that will help build your credit up in the right atmosphere, you can become better than the rappers. You can become better than the CEOs because you can conduct your business and get that credit loan to where it actually benefits you. And if you're smart about it and you actually, you know what I'm saying, do what you're supposed to with it, you can
Right.
become somebody great. For most people, they take it and they're gonna run it up and feel like because they have this amount of money, they should go buy a Lamborghini or they should do XYZ, and then 5 years down the line or 2 years down the line, they don't know where the money went. But I believe that all businesses don't last. Some have spells where they go down, and some people last through the spells. But if you keep your money where it's supposed to be, and you don't lose focus, and you stay strong within the business to where when the tide turn, you'll be able to stay afloat. And that's where the kind of, you know what I'm saying, the people that the mom and pops and all this, they stay alive for so long because they don't spend time on luxury items. They spend time on growing themselves and providing for the community,
Right.
which also affects them as far as shining wise, but in the long run, it works out better for them. Also, if we're gonna talk about wealth, you can go to a bank and you can also sit down and learn other options on what you can do with your money as far as building. You know what I'm saying? You can get a CD loan and get up to a $9,000 loan that comes back to it. You sit your money back into that CD loan and let it pay itself back. And then also it's gonna build you up to where you can actually borrow more money. Um, it's multiple things about it, you know what I'm saying? And I would love for y'all to come back and for us to actually run through a lot of knowledge that I have in my head when it comes to saving and pushing finances and even with the market, man. I mean,
Well, we got a segment for it now, so whatever you
yeah,
want to throw on there, just let me
yeah. You know
know.
what I'm saying? It's ways, you know what I'm saying? It's burial policies that you can take. It's insurance that you can borrow back from. It's a lot of things that you can do with money to gain, you know what I'm saying? It's death is not scary. Death is a way that you and your family should have a conversation about what's next for the generation. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But most people look at death as when you start talking about money or you start talking about death is that I'm trying to get you out of here to get that check. No, I'm thinking about 2 generations from now. You know what I'm saying? This money that you give me, are you gonna give me all this money in the insurance claim and put it in my hand where I'm gonna mess it off? Or are you gonna actually put it in a structure? You're gonna actually have it signed off with the lawyer, or you're gonna have it signed off with the insurance agency where this money is actually pulled out the proper way for me not to blow it. For me to actually go to college and learn how to manage this money and, you know what I'm saying, do something, you know what I'm saying, actually with it. Just like high school. They have accounting classes. They have a bunch of classes that you could take before you even exit out of college. High school.
Right.
They don't teach you how to do nothing but be a worker in high school. College,
Yeah.
they don't teach you how to do nothing but be a manager in college.
Yep.
But you have people that go to private school that learn how to manage money and how to conduct money and how to conduct people to manage your money for you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to worry about those things later on in life unless you just out here just blowing it. You know what I'm saying? But if you out here being manageable and you out here taking care of your means, there are certain ways that you can live with your money and you can help it grow. You don't have to do everything by yourself. It's people that's actually put in place to grow it for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is not a hidden agenda, and everything is not a, you know what I'm saying? I can't trust this person. If you actually do your homework and go to class and you do, you know what I'm saying, XYZ, there is a lot of people outside that can help you prosper in life, you know what I'm saying, versus you sitting here trying to manage and figure the shit out yourself. It's people that got ideas that's not messed up about putting those ideas to use with your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? And that's just me. And also, I will say this: if you ever do get a big lick, do not get stuck on the idea of it's your project or it's your thing. What you have to realize is get you a royalty, get you, you know what I'm saying, get you some type of gain on the product. Sell it, man. Give it to them. Grow with the company.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Come up with another idea, sell it again. You have royalties in that stock. Grow with the company, man. Don't sit still trying to hoard on what you got or what you built because it only gets you so far. That's just like with the algorithm, with the internet, with the movies. You know what I'm saying? With the movie thing. If you start shutting us out, we have the power to shut you out. You don't want to get your business shut out because you didn't take your turn.
Right.
Long as the paperwork is right and the numbers look right to you, do what you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Make your royalties right. Make your, you know what I'm saying? Make whatever position you want to have in this company because you could actually work for your company. You can have a seat at the table to where you actually make sure that the dream is actually coming true. You don't have to sit back and watch these people run it and do X, Y, Z. You can actually have a seat at the table if you put it in your contract.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. If you was to come up on a piece of change of money or, you know what I'm saying, just, we'll come back. We'll talk about it more.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we'll make that a topic for next week.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like
We'll
I
we'll
say, it's a lot on that topic I could talk about, you know what I'm saying, especially in our community and how tensed up we are with money.
yeah, that's something we
But
need to be on.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta break out that habit. I'm not saying trust everybody, but I'm saying learn how to build a portfolio. Learn how to talk when you go into the office. Learn about what you're talking about. Know what you're wanting before you even go in this office to talk about your plan. And 9 times out of 10, man, you're gonna walk out of there with what you wanted. Because, like I say, everybody is obligated to buck back. Who wants to pay what you want? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I try to lower the price down where I can actually get a piece of a better pie? But if you're gonna sit back and tell me this is what it is and you standing firm on it, I'm either gonna want a part of your business or I'm gonna go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times 10, they hit you up for a reason. They want a part of it. So they're gonna reason with you. You know what I'm saying? You might not get the number that you wanted, but it's gonna be damn near close. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like I said, just do your homework, man, and it'll take you a lot farther in life, man, versus us just, nah, man, shit. Ain't nobody gonna have nothing on my name. That's not what this is about, man. You don't grow on your own. I hate to
Mm-mm.
tell you.
You can't make it in this industry, in no
You can't.
industry on your own.
They're just like athletes, man. They don't get in that spot because they good in talent, man. That's celebrities, that's singers, that's rappers. You have to know somebody to know somebody. Your voice, your talent does not get you in that door. It's who you know and what you're willing to do that's
True.
gonna get you in that door.
And number 5, we got join an affiliate marketing program. Says becoming an affiliate marketing occurs when an affiliate or publisher earns a commission for a product service they promoted successfully to their audience. Affiliates can choose between physical and digital products if they can convince their audience to buy it. Even though promoting the physical can convert faster than digital, the commission is usually lower. I actually have some brands now that I work with. I haven't started promoting them yet. I just got one. I got the few links to them. I'm gonna start now that I got this software right here. But I
Mm-hmm.
got this company called Black Girls Vitamins. That's it was made specifically for black women and black girls grow their hair, their nails, for their skin, stuff like that. It's got sea moss in it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
vitamins specifically for black women, and it's a black owned company. Talk to the dude. It's a dude that created it, him and his wife. They're pretty good people. But I got, and then I had another one just email me like a few days ago. They are gaming, they doing a game, some kind of video game like stuff, and they asked me to sign on. They sent me the stuff. It's a contract and all that involved with it, but I got to go over the contract before I get into all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's another one that's he got an app, right? And it's he said he just started this app, but it's like a group chat type app, and he was wanting to do like some episodes on it or something like that to kind of grow it and stuff like that. But I was like, man, I said, how many subscribers do you got on your app? And he was like, he said right now he's looking at like 5,000, and I was like, yeah, that really ain't much, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
to me, I don't think it's worth it. So I didn't really talk too much with him, but with the other two, I think the one dude I already signed up with him, the vitamin dude. I already got my link and all of that. I just got to start doing videos for it and promoting it and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
that affiliate marketing, man, that's a good way to go. And especially if you don't have products of your own and you just want to sell somebody else's products, you become with Amazon. Uh, they
Mm-hmm.
got a marketing program. I know Temu got one. I can't remember TikTok. You know, they do their own little thing. Uh, there's different ways to get into affiliate marketing. What's your thoughts on that?
No, I definitely think that's a good plan. Know what I'm saying? I had a friend that told me about that type of stuff that you talking about. As far as joining a club, I think they was on Facebook or something like that, and they wanted you to join and get a membership, and basically it was an all black market and all that stuff. But I feel it, but I'm the type of person, man. I can't just sell myself in one area. You know what I'm saying? And wait on the roosters to grow while I'm spending on. So I personally believe in, if I'm gonna put my money into it, I'd rather buy advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I mean, I can't just
See,
sell.
that's the thing with Facebook. They got it to where you can promote it by buying it. TikTok got that too. And I'm
Yeah,
like, if I'm gonna do it like that, I might as well pay for the advertisement.
that's
It's
what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I would rather do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I
at least
put if I put $1,000 into my advertisement, that's the same thing that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they put more money into it, but if you're working for a record label, that's all they're doing. They're just buying bots. They just have more money to spend.
that's it. That's
That's
it.
it. So if I
Yep.
took $1,000 and I just concentrated on Amazon, I mean on TikTok, I'm gonna go. I know I'm gonna get something out of it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have money to play, and we're in the game the world. We're using our natural resources to get game. You know what I'm saying? Versus if we actually went over to the digital side and put that money there, we might become faster than we are, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense that half of the people that's online with less stuff to talk about are viral.
Because they talk about chaos and drama.
Yeah,
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
if you
It's
talk
a
about
market.
Dwayne said that earlier in a comment I saw. He said, "Do you ever get tired of seeing a bunch of women on the internet always complaining about men?" That's where the views come in.
It
That's what
is.
get the clicks. That's what get the engagement. That's why they do it. It's easy to go that route. You know what I'm saying? If we was going that route and we had something like that in the title, look, like when our most viewed one was the one with Stephen A. Smith versus Jasmine Crockett. What's up, Maddie?
Yeah,
How you doing? You
most
know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Because of the drama.
Because
That's
of the
what
drama.
people want to see. So if we were to go that route, that's the easy route. We could do that. But is that authentic to what we trying to do?
Mm-mm, not at all. Was that the topic?
Oh yeah, I'm done. That was all five of them.
Okay. Look out, chat. This is to everybody. I want y'all to put y'all comment in the chat. I'm gonna pull a card. Y'all see me? You know what? I'm gonna shuffle it. But I'm gonna pull a card. I'm gonna read it out, and I want y'all to give me y'all opinion. We're gonna answer it too, but I want y'all to drop y'all opinion in the chat. What's one experience that changed your life? You got it first.
Experience that changed. Oh man, me having kids, and not just having kids, having daughters, bro. It made me not only look at how I was carrying myself, but the way they would see men in general. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want
Mhm.
them to see that everything was okay to be dealing with just street dudes and stuff like that, because that's all they were seeing for a good early part of their life up until like 7 and 5. You know what I'm saying? Until once I went to jail and got out, I was like, you know what? Nah, I can't be doing this, hustling and all that. And then now their eyes are open to what's really going on. I can't hide it from them and make them think that daddy just doing this or daddy just doing that. Dwayne say him losing 62 pounds changed his life. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
For me, man, I got the Roger back on that one. Know what I'm saying? It was my son, man. I quit. I changed my whole personality, man, behind my child, man. The day he was born, man, something switched in me. I was high and I was on drink. I was on everything when he was born, man. But the
Yeah.
moment he came out that womb, man, my body sobered up, man. It just when I woke up, I was, you know what I'm saying? You know how they say in the I say biblical term, you know what I'm saying? I was reborn. When I woke up, I was a new person. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had to detox me, nobody had to talk me through it, man. I was different. You know what I'm saying? And I knew what my purpose was for living. You know what I'm saying? I knew I had an objective.
Right.
All right, so since
Yeah.
the two of us, I'll let you pick a card and see where you're going. We got mine F, and then we got intimacy, and we got vulnerable. Which one you want to grab from? I'll pull
Let's say what was the first one? The first one, mine F.
mine F. Okay. We got come from the middle. It look like we did that one already. I'm gonna go past that one. If you woke up in a room with everyone you ever met, who's the first person you look for?
With everybody I ever met. Is that
Yep.
family included or just
I think it's for everybody. If you woke up in a room with everyone you've ever met, who's the first person you would look for?
my mama? Because she died when I was 11. So that's gonna be the
Mm,
first person I go to look for right there. And
straight
then
up.
my granny, uh my dad's mom died 6 months later. This was all in the
Mm,
same school year in the sixth. I was in the sixth grade. One died in
mm.
August, one died in February. So those would be the first two that I look for because I ain't seen them since then. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, uh, my grandfather died in 2004. And after that, it wasn't really any more major deaths until
Was
2014.
you
Was my uncle.
was you close to all of them?
All of them, yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Like those the ones like when I used to shell peas and I told you about the garden, that was the granny that had the garden. And we go out there and pick the vegetables, pick the tomatoes, and she had us eating butter beans and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Shit like that. Like, yeah. So yeah, that would but the first person I'm going to live for my mama.
Okay.
Maddie say her father for sure.
One more time, chat, so y'all can hear me.
That's what's
If you
up, Maddie.
woke up in the morning, damn, I said woke up in the morning. If you wake up in a room with everyone you've ever met, who's the first person you look for? I'm gonna go with my uncle Sweet Pea. He passed when I was in high school, but we were like you say, man. I mean, we was the best of you know what I'm saying? We had a real uncle nephew relationship. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Where I took a lot of guidance from him. You know what I'm saying? He had me in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? He taught me through a lot of thinking and you know what I'm saying, growth. You know what I'm saying? So with him, I mean, I'm gonna take it a ride. I mean, I got my aunties and all this stuff, and of course I want to see my children, you know what I'm saying, open you know what I'm saying, walking in the room, but just people that I know that's not here today, I'm gonna definitely have to say my uncle.
Yeah. I think that's what probably everybody would say is the people that ain't here, you know what I'm saying, or haven't seen in a while, haven't been here in a
Yeah.
while. There's what happened with your father, Maddie? She said her father for sure. I'm sure he must have. I don't want to say it in case he didn't, but Dwayne say his grandmother, she passed away 2 years ago.
Uh,
That's what's up. Sorry to hear that, man.
for real.
That was a good one right there.
If y'all want, just say yes. We can do one more. And you know what? Let's just do one more, and we'll do. Since it's new to the chat, we can do. Damn, I can't never say the word. I'm gonna just hold it up. I can't never say it, bro. It sounds
Oh, she
retarded.
say her father passed away 8 years ago. Intimacy.
Yeah, I can't say. I cannot say it, bro. To save my life.
8 years ago. Mm.
Okay, so y'all want to do I can't say it, bro. It's not gonna come out right.
Intimacy. It's late. You know what I'm saying? We done got
No,
time.
no, no. I listen. As long as I've been doing these calls, I've never done them.
Oh,
Listen, this last one, y'all. Okay, I don't believe in putting them back. If an ex contacted you right now, how would you respond?
what the fuck you want? Bro, look. This is what's so crazy. Every ex I done ever had has came back and was like, man, it ain't been the same. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they've been trying to find that again, but they haven't been able to.
yeah.
And
I
I
can
got
tell
a
you
couple
both.
that I can say I messed up with that I've been the same way. And I was like, dang, I wish I'd have still been with that one. She said, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, contact me for what though? That's what
I'm gonna read it one more time before I give my answer.
yeah, I'm gonna be like,
If
what,
an
what,
ex,
what you hit
if
me up for?
if an ex contacted you right now, how would you respond?
It
My
depends on what
response,
ex. Do we say because I mean, are we talking about like because my kid's mom and my ex too? So I'm gonna be
we got to say ex, but
if they
on
if
all platforms.
it depends on which one of them. Now my
Um,
oldest kids, they mama, I'm gonna be like, well, we got a pretty good. I got a good relationship with both of mine, so I can't say them. I can't.
yeah,
I got a damn good relationship with both of them.
I got a relationship with all my exes, man. We all cool, so I'm gonna hit back and I'm gonna say what's up. But it's just what it's just about what happens after the what's up. Like, what's your intentions?
Jonathan Steve say left on red.
Oh man, man,
He
like
ain't even responded.
yeah, hey, man.
I be like, what you
And
what's
then
up?
I'm gonna make it even worse. You know what I'm saying? What if the text came in at 1:30 at night?
Oh, 1:30 in the I ain't answering to the well, it depends. I'm gonna say, what's up? You know, I'm gonna because if you hit me that late, I might think that it's an emergency.
Yeah, or she might be drunk leaving the club.
Now let me ask you this, because I saw this. I don't know if this was us talking about it or somewhere else, but so if they did hit you up 1:30 in the morning, no, it wasn't. It was on a show. If your ex hit you up at 1:30 in the morning and was like, she's stuck somewhere, are you getting up out the bed to go help her? Or you gonna call somebody for
I got some questions before I come.
her?
I'm just gonna go throw it out there. I got some questions
I'm gonna
because
say, send me your location, then I'm gonna call the police and give them that location, tell them to go help you.
that's one. But the first one gonna be, boy, I know it's somebody in your phone that you messing with right now.
That you can call.
Hey, I don't care if you know me for being handy or wet. If you say this brother right here don't get his fingernails dirty because he's shining and he looking good, hey, he better call you a tow truck.
For real.
Because calling me to change a flat is not an option, especially if you're 30 minutes away.
Maddie
Yeah.
laughing. Maddie, so if your ex called you 1:30 in the morning and said he was stuck on the side of the road, are you getting out the bed to go help him or you gonna
For real.
call somebody? I don't think nobody gonna get up out their bed, especially if you with
All
somebody.
right, man. I lay next to somebody at night, man.
She
I
said
can't
she
get
gonna
about
tell him. So what you saying is I'm the last resort? Can't be.
for real. I want to know what you thought of me. How long you been on the side of the road?
Yeah. Did you
You know what
call
I'm saying?
everybody? Did you call everybody else? Did you exhaust all your options first?
Girl, hey, leave me alone. Shit. Hey, I can't. I'm gonna tell off the rip, man. I can't get my little boy out at night, man. It's cold.
Right.
You get sick. Now, if she
Man,
like, man, I'm really stuck. I need you. I'm gonna come. Let's just be real. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna do your time. Cause like I say, I believe in friendship over anything. I'm not trying to break the part off on you and we separate and we into it and I'm a whole ass nigga, you a XYZ. But if we cool, I'm like, man, hey, you didn't try everybody else first. Then I'm like, all right.
You know what's crazy? I got the type of relationship with my exes to where I be telling them about their relationship, and I'd be like, "No, you wrong." You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
could tell them
know what
about
I'm
they
saying?
do. Like that's the type of relationship I got with majority of my exes. Like
Me too, know what I'm saying?
I still talk to a lot of them. You know, whether we friends on Facebook or I got one now that she was the first one that I was with when I moved to Texas. And we still talk, you know, she with somebody else now, but hell, I tell her about her relationship and where she wrong and you
Yeah.
know, shit like that. Like,
That's what that right there. What you said, bro. I don't believe in just being enemy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be your. We partners before anything, bro. So when we split up, we might be mad at that little moment. But man, if you mad at me over a month or two, oh man, we into it, bro. I ain't accepting that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I don't know nobody that I've ever talked to that we have bad blood. You know what I'm saying? If we
let me
on
see.
Facebook, we communicate. If we on, you know what I'm saying? If I
I
see
got
you in public,
any.
we talk.
Do I got any that I no, I can't think of not one. Oh, I got one, but she mostly it's bad blood with me because I I won't fool with her no more. And she feel like she like, you know, she one of those that's high on herself and she like, you mean to tell me you don't want to fool with me? Like that's the type of attitude she had towards me. So
You know
I'm
what?
trying to, you know,
Me thinking back, I do have one person that it fell on my end. That is my fault. We don't talk because of me, and that ate me up for years because the person that she was a great person. So over everybody else, that's the only one that get that clap. Anybody else, that shit their ass.
I
You
got
know?
one that's in Arkansas that I never like it ain't bad blood or nothing like that, but I know I messed that up because I was a totally different person back then, and you know what I'm saying? Woman's favorite thing that men don't listen. Dwayne,
Yeah,
that's what Dwayne say. Yeah, I was one of those back then, back in my younger days, in my 20s and stuff like that. I didn't care. I'm
yeah,
hustling, I'm
man.
getting money. I got 2 cars, a 5 bedroom house. You couldn't tell me nothing. And I'm 21 years old. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you,
Like
man.
I wasn't trying
That's
to hear it.
that's why I was at, man. I'm talking about personality. A1, we cool. The vibe is right. And I can honestly say, shit, it was me that fucked it off. And I mean, I live with it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say we got bad blood, but I just know that out of everybody I've talked to, we've always been able to rekindle some type of relationship. We don't got nothing. I
Yeah,
can't even say if I saw this person in a Super One that we wouldn't have like a strange nod, a head nod. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them type of things.
yeah,
So that's where my mindset is on that situation. You know what I'm saying? I just know it. That's one person that I can't, and the only person that I can't say that we would have good atmosphere energy if we was in the same room. Now, do she fuck with me and I fuck with yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we understand the lock in, but just the relationship, that shit in the water. You know what I'm saying? It's floating on a burning boat.
Dwayne say, do you think the reason what's wrong with America is everybody want to have an I don't think it's everybody want to have an opinion. Everybody think their opinion matters
Yeah,
more than
most
the next
definitely.
person.
Most definitely.
That's what the problem is. So now everybody got a mic, everybody got a video they can create, everybody wants some type of attention. And I believe they feel like, oh, well, if you don't acknowledge my opinion, then screw you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most definitely. I'm on 2%. So yeah.
All right. All right. Well, appreciate y'all for tuning in, chat. Y'all, man, come back. Matter of fact, we're gonna be here Tuesday. We're gonna
Most
start doing
definitely.
Tuesday. I forgot I should announce that when there was more people still there. But we're gonna be doing
All
Tuesdays
right.
and Wednesdays now. But you know, they're tuning in. But we're gonna be doing 2 days a week now. But come back next week, same time, 9 o'clock p.m. Tuesday and Wednesdays from here on out.
And we most definitely open, man. There's gonna be new conversations, new
Yep.
people. Again, shout out Birdsview Podcast. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, the Black Club. We growing and we, you know what I'm saying, we trying to uplift and push through the market and trying to get everybody to, you know what I'm saying, follow a new way of thinking, you know what I'm saying, instead of the negative narrative where everybody's looking for trauma and belittling people.
Yeah.
It's not over here.
what
You
I be
know,
saying? I'm trying to put a little unity back in the community.
you know. I
That's
mean,
all
what
we
I'm saying,
doing. You know,
we
just
gonna
have different conversations, different topics, not the same thing that everybody else always talking about. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bring some knowledge, some info,
and try and
some
get some understanding.
that's it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
especially that and understand each other. That's why if you want to be on the show, let me know. You got to hit me up, the Black Club 24 at gmail.com, or you can hit what's your email?
BirdsU903 at gmail.com.
Send us an email. We'll send you the link. Because we want to have different opinions on here, man. We want if you're a woman or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Man, woman. If you want to be on the show, just let us know. Tap in. We're gonna have you on the show. We want everybody to be able to have their opinion, everybody get their thought. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
what I mean by lonely. This is going on right now. I just picked my phone. This is the first thing that popped up.
Boy, it's
But
always going on down that way, huh?
I'm telling you, man, it's bad, bro. But I think that if we kind of do it like this, I think we on both platforms. So I mean,
It'll start growing, you know.
yeah,
And I think tonight what happened was when it kicked us out of that first stream,
mm-hmm,
that kind of threw everything off. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
it was more people that was waiting on that stream, and it seemed like I think they thought that it wasn't gonna happen because it got kicked out.
yeah.
So
So
we
it's
had to
cool.
redo it, yeah. But
So we
Maddie, if
up the
you want to
part.
be on the show, we'll love to have you. Dwayne, you know you welcome. If
Yeah, I
y'all
got.
want to be on
I'm
the
gonna
show,
have a
man.
laptop next round. So we up, and like I said, we streaming on both platforms. So I mean, I don't think I gotta shout out Birdsview like that to where, you know what I'm saying. I want y'all to follow, but I mean, I think you can find me on the same platform as her. You know what I'm saying. I feel
Right,
like,
right,
you know what I'm saying. It's a yin and yang thing going on right now, and
right.
we're gonna make it look even better later on once we figure out how to get on TikTok and all these other platforms at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. We learning. We growing.
Yeah.
We upgrading as we go.
Yeah, give us just a little bit more time and we're gonna get something to you.
She say I'd love to. All right. Yeah, send me an email and we'll make sure you be on here next week. Next Tuesday, if you can, or Wednesday, whichever day you want to be on here. It's up to you. But
Hey,
we'll be doing
what's our old guest that said she wanted to join?
who?
Uh,
Oh, what was her name? Cherie. But she didn't even come back tonight. I don't
Cherie.
know.
If
Yeah.
anybody has seen Cherie on any other platform, tell her we need her back. We need to go live so we can
Say,
talk about it.
Maddie says she on TikTok. That's where she stream. Oh, that's good because we're gonna start
Okay.
doing TikTok too. We want to start doing TikTok too.
Go look us up, Maddie, on TikTok so I know where to find you at, man. Birds You Podcast on TikTok.
Yeah, and Black Club, but you can look up B Note is my bigger one on TikTok. The Black Club when I ain't really getting her back.
What they say? I can't see it coming.
Golden 6X say Sharice, she getting her back blown out this week.
Yeah, yeah. She on part-time duty, you know what I'm saying? Taking ride.
Yeah, we trying to spread it out, man. We just I we you know, we just it's a journey. So
Yeah,
we
we
just getting
getting
it
there.
going.
Don't worry about it,
But
y'all. We getting there. We
we would
gonna push
definitely
through.
love to have you on here, Maddie. Especially to get a female's perspective of things, you know, get because just having two dudes, you know what I'm saying? But to have somebody else on here, especially a woman, and give her thoughts and her opinions, that's gonna open it up even more. So definitely love to have you on here.
Most definitely.
But we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.
Peace.